Start battle! You two! King K. Rool! 3, 2, 1, go! No contest. Start battle. King K. Rool. Roy. Three, two, one, go! battle. King K. Rool. Three, two, one, go!
Training paid off.
battle. Fight. Death. 3, 2, 1, go! Game!
Your skills were remarkable.
Stop battle. Fight. In play. 3, 2, 1, go!
Jump! Air slash! Air slash! Buster! I'll end you! Speed! S! Smash! My wet vision!
Wrong. Win.
Anything can change!
Stop the battle. Go destroy. Mark. Isabel. Go. Three, two, one, go!
Jump! result.
Start the battle. battle. Samus. No contest. Start battle. Samus. Go. 3, 2, 1, go!
I got through that pretty good.
Start the battle. Samus, go! 3, 2, 1, go! Samus. Three, two, one, go! Meta Knight. Fight. 3, 2, 1, go! Meta Knight, win!
You've much yet to learn.
Stop battle! Meta Knight!
Yoshi.
Three, two, one, go! battle. Start battle. Captain Falcon, Fox. Three, two, one, go!
So it's not just the three of us back here the whole time.
You get all the commentary EXP.
EXP. Wow. Yeah, so...
What's up, everybody? Got Spidey here with my boy.
Hello.
Word Sarah.
If you hadn't noticed by the channel name. But yeah, this will probably be our last week on my channel. Then we'll switch over to like Oklahoma Smash 1.
Is that what we're rocking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're trying to like consolidate everything so it's all in one place. Just logistics of having.
Yo, sounds like to me.
Figured out yet. But
Anyway, we got Policy versus Arturo.
yep. So far,
So he's playing. I don't know if he's playing Falcons. But I guess it's not.
yeah. I
surprising.
mean, it makes sense. It's what he's been doing the whole time. Same as Falcon. He does.
Falcon's so weird.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I haven't played him enough. Really. So what's like different about him?
He doesn't. It feels like he never slides with anything. He's always just sitting really still.
Yeah.
So I get like his Falcon punch. He doesn't pull back very much. He just kind of sits there. Same with F smash and everything.
Dang.
He's still pretty cool though. I feel like it's you have more control over him, but it feels like you can't do stuff.
Yeah, because
YOLO
used to
stupid stuff.
Yeah, because you're used to sliding around. It's like like when you're used to wearing sock feet on a hard floor, and then suddenly you're on carpet.
Exactly.
And like you feel like you have less control when you actually have more.
That is a perfect description. That was a shield poke. You
Was
can
it?
shield poke so much easier in this game, and I love it.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like I've been getting shield pokes with Yoshi Dare.
Dude, I was playing Marth,
which was
and I got
so
a
hard
shield
before.
poke tipper when it was like I just hit the shield once. It was
Dang.
crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I need to like start learning when I can poke and abuse that more. Cause like Yoshi has a lot of moves that can like shield pressure. And you can like manipulate those to like guarantee poke at the end of the move. So it's like you force them into disadvantage as opposed to like, oh rip, I just threw out a laggy move on your shield. I'm gonna get punished for it. Oh yeah.
Oh, that back air though.
Oh, he's not quite dead
Not
yet.
dead. He's not dead. He's
yeah,
Falcon. He's Falcon. Never mind.
Yeah,
he's dead.
that's probably why the game did that, because I don't think he
Oh
was
no,
that
he
close
was.
to dead.
He was. He was on the edge. It was just he DI'd it. So
So is that winner's semi? So that's 2-0 for policy.
It's 2-0 for policy.
Or was that game 1?
No, that was game 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. Is this best of 3 or is it best of?
So this is game 2 now? Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think he was just really quick on the draw with that score update.
Dang it! Freaking stream runner too good.
Come on, Dobie. You gotta start doing a worse job now.
I'm not used to people being
Uh-oh, what's he
efficient.
doing? I'm scared.
I can't tell what you guys are saying because I hear you and get into headphones.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
We're doing
Yeah,
the backhanded
OBS has a
compliment.
sucky monitoring system. I don't like it.
You can make it better, but you have to fiddle with stuff a lot.
Yeah, but like you can't listen to yourself. At least with default settings, you can't listen to yourself.
Oh yeah,
in
you have
OBS.
to mess with settings.
Yeah.
If you guys ever get a soundboard, I can rock it because I know how to work those. Okay, switches to Samus.
Yeah, like I have the software that can like do this perfectly. It's just like I don't want to put all that stuff in on my laptop. Like, for some-
Okay, this is looking like the Smash 4 policy. Oh, is he dead?
All right.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, getting too greedy.
He was playing Smash 4 too long. He just died. He died right away.
Yep. Which I mean, the thing is, a lot of the Smash 4 stuff does work. There's
Some of it does,
Yeah.
but like it's not as true. The frame traps aren't tight. Once people
Yeah.
know how to finish it, it doesn't work
like
anymore.
fair footstool doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
like-
In Ultimate, they took out a lot of the dumb, janky stuff, which I appreciate so much.
Yeah.
So that's what I didn't like about the game. But
I missed some of it though.
I
Which, I mean,
I played Sheik. I did.
Yeah. But like back to that Captain Falcon thing, like the whole sliding thing, I feel like they took that out for a lot of characters.
Yeah, I think they took it out because you can do so much more out of dash now.
Kinda, yeah.
So they're trying to standardize movement. you know?
Kinda, yeah.
Make it
But
better,
I-
but make it so that nobody is so much more broken than anyone else.
Right. I really miss it though, as Yoshi and like obviously Falcon misses it. Because
yeah.
like jump cancel up smash isn't a thing now. And like so many characters got so much out of that because they would run and then slide with the F smash and they were like
Yeah.
distance,
yeah.
and
Well,
can't
you
do that
can
anymore.
do a what's it like skid cancel or whatever it's called.
skid cancel.
Yeah, you can do it so you get a slide out of moves after running.
Really?
Yeah.
I know
yeah,
you can do
it's-
like pivot cancel stuff.
That might be what they called it.
Yeah.
Skid cancel when I was looking at it, but I don't
Yeah.
think they had decided on the name.
I
That
don't
might
know
be
if you
what
can do it
is.
with like up smash though. I know you can do like
You can-
forward smash.
It's character dependent on which all moves you
Okay.
can do.
Yeah. Some slide to
Some moves
Yeah.
force your momentum.
I'll have to
stop.
look into that. I haven't labbed it enough.
Yeah, I haven't
Like,
I haven't
no-
used it a whole lot.
I know pivot F tilt is really good because you do get a slide on that when you get a little extra range.
Yeah.
You might get it with up smash, but the input I feel like would be so weird that it's almost not worth it.
Right now, though, policy is trying to bring it back.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
He
I
doesn't.
mean,
He said earlier that he hasn't quite got the feel down for Fox yet exactly in this game.
Yeah.
He has to get him away from
this is that awkward stage of the meta where like there's a bunch of players.
that don't know how to play their
Well,
characters.
there's like two types of players basically. Some that just like pick a game up and play it by feel and they can be good day one.
Yeah.
Then there's the others that like they have to lab with it and work with it for a while and figure out all the details of how it feels and how it works and combos and things. And
Or those people in between who can understand it but they can't do it.
yeah. But like there's the people who need time with the game
And the
to
people
actually
who
be
can
good at
just
it.
do things.
Yeah. But like the people who need time can still be as good as the other people, even better a lot of times. It's just
You just gotta have some time to catch
yeah.
up.
So like
Figure out what you want to
that's-
do. How
we're
you
in
how to
awkward,
do it.
it puts us in an awkward place right now where there's certain players who just naturally are good at picking stuff up.
Yeah.
And policy is not one of those.
No.
He will like take hours and hours and hours just figuring out the combo or attack with Fox. Like I
Yeah.
think he told me like there was a week or two, it may have been like a month even. I don't know how long it was, but like there was a time where he was like he would sit in training mode for hours on end, just short hopping with Fox. Because I mean he had a shorter,
Yeah,
he had
less
shorter jump
frames.
squat, like 4th frame jump squat, which is 1 extra frame. per
Okay, he
Ultimate
brought it
day.
back. Shoot.
Yo.
2-0.
As we're talking about all of that.
He was figuring it out while we were talking.
Yeah.
Too many words.
Which is not what policy does. What are you doing, policy? You lied to me.
He said he was talking to me about it, and he said he thinks he has it figured out. He just has to overcome his muscle memory. Which, if he
Yeah.
sat in training mode for hours and hours doing short hop, that makes sense.
Yeah. Which, the thing is, in this case, policy has a slight advantage over most people.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I play Yoshi, who has a 6 frame jump squat. So I have half the frames to do a short hop.
What he does? Standardized jump
sorry,
squat.
Smash 4. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, hold up.
Yeah.
That's
now
wrong.
everyone has a 3-frame jump squat, so there's a bunch of people
that
who
has
had-
to relearn. Yeah,
yeah,
because
who
it's
have to
different.
relearn how to short hop because their character like didn't have the short hop they have now.
Yo,
and
you
they
know
have
what
to
you
get
know what
faster.
you could do? You just play Daisy, and then you don't have to jump at all. You just float cancel. There we go. Problem
To be
solved.
fair, yeah, that does solve my problem. One of them, anyways. But then,
But then you have 500 million more tech
exactly,
to learn.
yeah. Even so, like sticking with Yoshi, there's still a lot of tech to learn.
Oh yeah,
Because like the thing is, at surface level, he looks almost the same. Like he looks like the same with a few buffs.
Mm-hmm,
And if you're looking at just the mechanics, you'd be right. Problem is,
once you dive into it,
his meta completely changes
It's
because of the
so
mechanics of the game and because of his few new moves.
and
Like
the
forward
and the way
air-
that up B got changed. You can't just spam eggs the same way.
Yeah, you can't short hop egg anymore very
Yeah.
well. Like you have to short hop, then wait a bit, then egg throw, or
Yeah.
else you're up at top of the battlefield platform.
Yeah, which doesn't do the same as
Yeah.
what you were trying to do in the
Yeah,
first
I mean
place.
it's good for like combo extensions and stuff. Like it's a good thing. It just changes your.
Oh,
neutral game.
yo. So Arfie's right here, right? He plays Roy,
And
and
he
is sick.
freaking good.
I played him last week, and he annihilated me.
Yeah, he was so good
He
in
was
Smash
so
4,
crazy.
where Roy was a bad character.
Yeah.
This is the game where people are saying Roy actually looks like he's good.
I think Roy is potentially. He's
Yeah.
high tier.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll be top because I feel like he has a couple things.
Yeah.
But like,
he's still got the systemic problem of a sortie that has effectively less range. than
yeah,
a
he
sortie.
doesn't really have very good defense, but his offense is so strong he can kind of just ignore it.
Yeah, yeah, like
But people have really been liking Crom, right? I think that Roy is going to be better than Crom because I think his matchup spread is going to be more consistent.
yeah, because he's not going to get gimped out by.
Yeah, he won't
every
get gimped
recovery.
because his recovery is actually pretty decent
The thing is though,
in this game where recoveries are nerfed.
yeah. It's funny though when you bring up the matchup spread
How is
because
Tana?
like Roy might have a better matchup spread, but there's going to be matchups where Crom is
Where Crom
objectively
destroyed,
better.
yeah, where he just beats people.
So that puts Arfie in a great situation because, like, oh, my recovery's bad, and like this character can give me. Okay, let's switch to Roy.
Yep.
And then he's like, oh, this character can't go off stage with trap. Let me switch to Crom. For like, for instance, like
retarded.
Incineroar.
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
Incineroar, you have to go Crom, right? There's no reason to go Roy. Is
Well,
there?
if you like Roy.
Yeah, there's that. But like,
Roy's still our boy.
oh yeah, Roy's
but, you know.
so much the
Yo, but one character we haven't been talking about, Hallie. She got buffed so much. She has moves. It's more
has
than
moves.
It's more than just grab and aerials. Her tilts will actually do something.
Yeah, I heard
She
they're
can-
still kind of bad, but like
Yeah,
better
they're
than
kind of
before.
bad, but like she can use them. Like
Yeah.
I've seen Palutanas get down tilt to down air and spike
Yeah.
people off the side. I think it might have actually been Riven last week. If
Yeah.
there was some Palutena last week. who did it.
Quote plate though.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
quote. Yeah. But like she has some stuff now, and she can actually use her moves.
Yeah.
Her neutrals, they changed them up, gave her some of her special stuff. That was stupid.
Yep. But the last frame of invincibility.
That was so.
Oh.
Yo, he should have done a neutral get up to extend his invincibility.
Yeah, probably.
That's one of those.
Oh.
We haven't been playing the game very long.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, one subtle thing that changed it to me, I think should have been fixed to begin with, is you now have full invincibility until get up attack.
Yes, I don't like that.
Because,
That
like,
was,
without that invincibility frame, like, get up attack is pointless.
Yep.
Because, like, oh, you're covering neutral get up? Well, guess what? It covers get up attack too.
Yeah. And
Now
get up
it's
attack and
Now it actually does something.
yeah. I also like the fact that edge guarding is better in this game because it means the entire game isn't necessarily relegated to ledge trapping.
Yeah.
I think for quite a few months
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna see
that's so true.
almost exclusively ledge trapping, just because that's what Smash 4 players like are used to.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna do the new stuff. But I think melee players are gonna show people that you go off stage
He is
and
so
kill
strong.
people. Yeah, F tilt is great. Roy got buffed and everything.
Yeah.
Is Clayton rather
Not an option.
I don't know what
It needs to be switched. Yeah, RP is the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You didn't know faces.
I haven't been anything like half a year.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't been anything in a while, and there's like new people, so
Yeah.
I actually
Which
I mean, their
I've
names
seen
are
both.
recognized.
I've seen Thupper a lot less, but I have seen both.
Their names are recognized. I've been to
I-
the tournaments. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't been to. I didn't go to a lot of the. I didn't expand where I went when Smash 4 was ending. I kind of just went to the same one tournament over and over.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people. I'm like, I have no idea who you are. And
I
then
kind of
they all
had
beat me,
a
and I'm like,
similar problem, not quite the same, because like budget stuff gets tight.
No, I
and
hear
then
you.
you're like you get to the point where like you can only afford one tournament a week or something like that.
Yeah.
And then scheduling on top of that.
Oh yeah.
So, like I started going to like Smash Dojo for like the last 2 weeks of Smash 4. So I started relearning some of the faces, but for the most part, I don't know any of the Norman guys.
Okay. See, Chrom probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
But like, Roy has like so much stronger combo. That I'm amazed.
That was a sweet spot back here, and ooh,
I thought
that was so
I can't
strong.
believe she lived that. I'm not.
Yeah, honestly, it's so strong.
I really think that Riven needs to try and edge guard Arthur more, because Palutena has that back air, and that back air is invulnerable. Like she uses the shield. Yeah, you can't hit her. You can't hit the shield.
Okay,
So
it's
it
kinda
will
like,
always win. It never trades. It
kind
always
of like
wins.
K-Rule belly armor.
Yeah, except it's just actually invulnerable.
Like the whole thing is invulnerable.
Yeah, it's the
Even on
shield.
the backside?
She hits you with the shield in the back air. Yeah. If you can't hit if you hit her, she wins. If you try to hit.
Even the not shield side.
No, it's not her whole body, but she
Okay.
extends her shield out.
Okay.
It's like a thick
Yeah.
dish joint,
Okay.
right? And so if you have them off the stage, you can just go hit them.
Yeah.
And then if they air dodge, you just spike them or up air them or back air them again if they try to do anything.
Okay.
And so it makes her edge guarding pretty strong.
That sounds broken.
Yeah, no, it's it's one of the reasons I think she's so good. But,
Oh, dancing blade at like 60.
gosh.
Why is Roy so strong?
Did he just get sour spots until the last one and he got the sweet spot?
Maybe.
Because I do that with Chrom and it does not work. Not at that percent. They get
Which
pushed
I
too
mean,
far.
again, Chrom.
He doesn't
have
play
the
like
sweet
Lucina.
spot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's why I'm like, I think that's why that worked.
Yeah, it definitely ended in the sweet spot. I don't know what the first hits were though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm not sure about.
Excuse the pun, but Roy is a blazing fireball
Yeah.
of pressure and oppression.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know how to stop what's coming, you get run over
I think
so
Esam
fast.
like mentioned it in one of his tier list videos, but I'm starting to see that like the meta of this game, the speed of this game, changes the sortie matchup. Like the sortie series. Because in
Yes.
Smash 4 it was like Martha's the best.
Because he
Because
can
he has
stop you.
combos and he has the sweet spot that
And
can
he
kill
can
you super early.
and he spaces you away. He keeps
Yeah,
you
yeah.
away.
The problem with this game is everyone is so fast that you can't space everyone out the same way you do, just because you don't have the time. So, like, by that argument, and I'm starting to agree with Esam here, is like, Lucina might be better than that in this game.
Yeah,
actually.
that's how I'm thinking.
And
right
for
now.
the same reason, I think Roy just gets a lot better. Because, people are... Because the normal thing you do with sorties, right, is you try to rush in and get in their face so they can't space you out.
Yep. But if you do
do
that
that
to
with
Roy,
Roy,
he
and
laughs
he-
at you and then combos you to death.
Yeah, if he hits you when you're trying to do the counter sword play, you get popped.
Yeah.
So like, at least like at normal play, maybe not necessarily like at top level, but at, like mid-level play, I think Roy's gonna be a lot better just because of that. Because
Dude,
he's gonna catch people running.
I even think
in.
at top level it might end up being that way, just because, like you said, the mechanics of the game are benefiting
Yeah.
the aggressive sword play style.
Yeah.
So-
but the problem is like if people start to learn that and develop counterplay and say, okay, instead of rushing in on Roy, I'm gonna space him out.
But at the same time, you're still going to get that same stuff from the
Yeah.
Roy. At the same, it just depends on who's able to keep playing and what.
Yeah,
is
it's just gonna be
harder.
interesting to see what meta counterplay people can develop.
I-
It might be there is.
I'm a believer in Roy right now. I
Yeah.
think he's going to be really strong. I think he's going to be better than Chrom.
Yeah.
Because I think edge guarding is going to be really important in this
Oh,
game. Yeah.
Arfie, you gotta SDI that.
They don't work. If you SDI, do you just get out of them right away? Because I know they don't connect like they did in 4.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like you could SDI left and eventually get out of it, unless because I saw Arfie go left, then right, then left, then right. So maybe he was like just neutral DIing out, and then like Fox's up tilt like scoots you to the middle or something at the end. Because there's some moves that do that, where like the outside hitbox hits you in, and then the inside hitbox just kind of keeps you there.
Oh, okay. Catching that landing with an up smash. That's pretty nice. Yeah, Policy was saying he doesn't think he's ready. He's gonna take a few months, but he's doing pretty good right now.
He's doing all right. I mean,
I want to see him when he gets the new Fox combos.
Yeah. I saw him working on one last week where it's like, I mean, it depended on the player missing text. Like he could like forward air, like fair play move like 60%.
That's wild.
Like drag down forward air, you miss the tech, you like F tilt or something, and then do another forward air.
Speaking of F-tilt.
Woo! Counter. Why don't more people do that? Honestly, it seems like the perfect edge guard against all spaces.
You do it now.
Yeah.
A lot of characters that come through, they have those hitboxes you just
Like,
counter and it's over.
if you have like if there's-
Crom that people complain about.
Yeah.
Basically every Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, if the character has a predictable recovery with the hitbox, just counter. Like, honestly.
Oh shit.
Was that on a shield?
Yes.
I don't know.
That was out of shield.
I've been having trouble with up smash out of shield lately.
Yeah, you don't.
I can't
you don't jump. You don't
you
jump.
can't jump cancel.
You actually just drop shield and then smash.
No, you just hold shield and smash.
Oh, you can do it like that too.
Yeah, like it's the same. Like basically what they did is they put in a macro for a jump cancel.
Okay.
You can do the same thing with up B.
Yeah, I knew about it with up B.
Yeah, you can just do it out of shield. The problem is, I don't know, it feels different to me. Because I've been getting...
It's basically,
the last couple
it's
matches, I've been
like
getting
you have
bad.
tap jump on.
Yeah.
But you can have it off.
Yes. But I'm upset because my hand already has a macro for jump cancel up smash, so I just get up air
So
out
I
of shield.
have my auto button set to jumps, and I've had a few instances where I've like tried to do up B out of shield the snap cool way, like a jump cancel the shield, and I'm just like jumping over them and then doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
completely
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you get the if you try to jump, you get a jump first, and then you,
Right.
it's terrible.
I haven't had the
Especially if
trouble
you're
with
playing like characters like Young Link who have like combos out of their up B now.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you jump and you get an aerial up B, and it's terrible.
I played with Young Link a little bit on like day one.
Oh yeah, he has
and
combos
I'm
out of up B.
pretty sure I was getting jump cancel up B out of shield and it's still staying on the ground. I think you just have to get it.
Well, it's like you have to cancel it. You don't have to, but if you
Yeah,
get
but
it,
you have to
but
do
if
it
you get it
fast.
late and you mess it up,
Yeah.
you're about to get a
But I
full
mean,
punish
that
or
was
die.
that was true. It's not fully well. I think it's just the jump squat timings.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
But like if you jump and do that up B instead of do it out of shield, like what you're trying to do,
Yeah.
you went from you killing them to you are about to die from a fully charged up smash.
Right.
Or an up air, or whatever
To
their strongest
anything,
move is.
anything they want.
Yeah.
Oh, policy!
Oh,
Why you gotta
gosh.
do that?
He was charging it. You could have angled it. He might have been trying to angle to
Yeah.
stage and he didn't get it right.
Because where he was, that would have tough angled him.
I would have went up.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been
Get-
I would have
get
done
the
something
angle.
stupid.
Get the mangle. Because I mean, seriously, if you go straight, you're dead. So you
Yeah.
might as well try something.
He probably was banking on him missing it.
Yeah.
Yo, Policy
think
won
he-
that other one, but right now, Harpy is
is in control in this game.
oop, that's yep.
Forward air. Smash 4, he might be dead. His fair footstool, but that's not in this game. Not,
Yeah, no, he would
Not
he
the
would have been
same.
before, but this is a different game.
Ooh, protect it!
Oh, he should have done the back
That
air.
was
He could
clutch.
have finished him.
Which, I'm not sure the exact mechanics, but like one of the data miners on Twitter posted that there's a thing now where if you get enough knockback into the stage,
You can't tech it.
you can't tag.
Yeah, it's like a speed.
So
thing, I think.
like stage spikes are now an actual thing instead of just like, oh, you missed the tech, so now you're dead.
Or you're too close to the stage, and that's why you got hit. It's like a
Yeah.
percent-based thing because of
Yeah.
the speed of getting hit. Which I'm more okay with untechable in that sense.
Yeah.
Because
Because it means
it means
Yeah.
you can know that you're about to not be able to tech it instead of you trying to ride the stage and like, oh,
Yeah.
you died because you were a pixel too close and you
yeah,
didn't know.
and it's a reasonable thing. It's like, oh, you're at high percent, you're dead now.
yeah.
Because that's how the game is supposed to work, right? And like it
RP
takes
takes
out
that game, though.
takes out a lot of the cheese on like Hyrule Castle, where you just go to the pit and tech forever. I mean, you'll still bounce around, but like after
Yeah.
a certain point, you can't tech anymore.
Yeah,
And
once
I think
once
that's
you
brilliant,
get once you get to
honestly.
736, you're gonna tech it.
right.
I don't know why he didn't ban the stage. Arfie.
Arfie.
I would never take Fox here with Lord.
Yeah, honestly.
Ever.
Because you need to land.
Yeah.
And Fox has the ground speed.
Fox might not do the same things, but he can still
Yeah.
juggle you for days.
Like policy.
and a lot of times sword characters are good at juggling, but like Roy's not the juggler. Which is
Yeah.
part of the reason why he's good, because he plays differently, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm impressed with Policy actually taking this counter pick. Because usually he won't do this sort of thing. He'll just go to Battlefield because he likes Battlefield because he has combos. But like, I don't think he ever thinks that deeply about a matchup when he hits the stage. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
need to stop them from landing, so let me take them back.
Yeah, I think Policy plays the game, presses buttons.
Yeah. Which, honestly, he's probably doing this
directional air dodge.
because he wants that
Punish.
combo he's labbed out with a fair play and forcing miss tech and stuff. Because that was the stage he was on. Like,
Because
he
you
had
have
no
to, you get to
platform.
do whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why, but really, like, it's a good pick just because it can stop the lane.
Yeah. You know, both of them killed
So-
each other.
Yeah,
really.
see, he's going left, right. I don't know why that's happening. Because I can't imagine Arfi is trying to DI to stay in the combo.
Yeah.
So, like, there's got to be something weird about blocking left tilt that makes that happen.
Yeah, I think you might have to, like... I'm pretty sure you can directional air dodge out of it into the ground to get away.
Probably.
And then you can punish it if he tries to do another one.
Yeah.
And I think if you SDI, you just get out of it.
Yeah. I play Yoshi, so I just get out of it, so I never know, like, how are you supposed to actually DI that thing? So, because I just, like, I either nair or I jump and up.
Oh.
And I just...
That was so weird.
Was that a stage spike?
Yeah, it was a stage spike, and he missed it. He pressed the tech late, so he air dodged, and he was in too much lag to, like, jump back.
Dang.
So he could cancel some
This is,
maximum.
this is winners finals.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is...
I was
this
thinking
is,
like semis or something.
Yeah, no, this is...
That's the 5-2, so this set is not completely over yet.
1-1. It's basically it's 2 out of 3 starting right now.
Yeah.
Okay, got grabs. This is looking like Policy's gonna take it, but... Oh!
Yep. Policy clearly not having trouble with that up smash out of shield.
No, that's probably what he spent hours on labbing this past week.
Probably.
He was complaining about it last week, like, I can't up smash out of running your shield.
Was he? Was
yeah,
he
because he was like, because the
complaining?
jump
Yeah.
cancel is different.
Yeah, I labbed for like 2 days this week, and then
Dude,
a friend of mine left his adapter last week, yet he was going home to Kansas because
Oh
finals week.
gosh.
So I lent him my adapter on like Wednesday. So I was without a GameCube controller for like 3 days. So
That's
I couldn't
crazy.
lab anything. I just played World of Light.
Dude, I play World of Light, and I feel like the more I play it, like I have to be really intentional about not taking things that I do from that into
Yeah.
actual playing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have like superpowers, and other people have
Yeah.
superpowers.
I saw a cheese thing that Alpha Rat did. I'm like, that's a good idea where you get unflinching smash attacks, and then you just go to the ledge and charge an F smash, and they usually run into you and hit you, and then you kill them for it.
That sounds stupid.
I do that
So
for a
like,
while.
for a little while friendlies today, I was having to resist the urge to like, oh, just run away and charge F smash. It's like, nope, that doesn't work.
And you can also get something to endlessly charge smashes.
Yeah, I did
And
that too.
So I had that plus spawn with a beam sword.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
either
shoot.
that or the
Smashville
giant had the best
combos?
combo. Probably all 3 of those, honestly.
So I'm very glad that Arfi did not go back to FD.
Yeah.
Because I think that is a terrible stage.
Well,
in
didn't
this
he
matchup.
counterpick 2 FD? Because he won game 2, right?
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
I don't know, but it worked out for him.
He lost that match.
No.
Oh, game two. Game 2. Yeah, no, yeah.
And then Policy counterpicked FD
Because he knew it was a good stage.
after he lost there.
Or he just pressed it because that's what policy does. But
Yeah, that's sometimes Policy. I feel like it's more RP going through because DSR than because he doesn't want Battle.
yeah, I'm trying to give him some credit.
Okay,
That stage,
fine.
I think that is a
Yes,
terrible
yes.
stage. for this
RP is
match.
a genius. He knew
Oh, yeah, we don't have to
Policy
go
wouldn't
too far.
expect to win it.
You don't have to go too far.
He knew Policy wouldn't expect him to
Yo,
pick
they're
FD,
both at
so he
such
caught him
high
off guard.
percent. I think it's funny, like, because if we see this game in 3 months from now, people are gonna die even faster.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna be able to do kill setups.
They're actually gonna know their combos.
Yeah, instead of like
Like,
knowing them in your head and never doing them
Yeah.
because you don't have muscle memory
just
to do
looking
it.
at Yoshi, I'm in a Yoshi Discord with the Wall and all those other people.
Yep.
So, like, I'm in on, like, all the tech
Oh,
that people are
Arfi-
discovering,
Arfi
and, like,
evens it up.
Yoshi has tech chases off of pretty much everything.
Oh, yeah.
He has kill confirms off of back air for days.
Dude.
He's got so many like crazy stuff and combos and things that like I haven't begun to tap into. And it's just like once we actually get these figured out and are using these constantly, it's gonna be crazy how fast you can kill people.
Yeah, no, it's wild. I'm in the Youngling Discord, and Youngling does work. Like the Discord, they find stuff, and I was like, I love you guys are great. But Younglink has so much damage and tech chase and option coverage over techs and all this stuff, and it's like, gosh, it's
this game is gonna be a tech chase game.
Oh yeah, there's so many moves in this game that like put you into tech chase situations.
Yeah. And like there were so many times in Smash 4 where like, speaking of Yoshi because that's my character, well like you would like for instance jab, they're suddenly in a tech chase scenario. The only problem is the only thing I can get him with is a dash attack or a forward. Because I can't just step out and run. Oh, is he dead? Oh,
he accidentally air dodged off stage.
We're still gonna have to.
IFC so much.
Yeah.
No, IFC a ton.
We're gonna be dealing with that for a couple months
I feel
now.
you. I do that so bad right now.
Like, I used to die a lot from offstage and air. Now I don't die from offstage and air anymore because they buffed it. But now I die from like directional air dodge.
Yeah.
Or inputting an aerial instead of up.
Both of my sets, the crucial game, directional air dodge die at low percent.
So good. I got Sladini and Muse and Losers, so I feel good about it.
Dude, it was against Muse that I did that.
I've lost count of how many times I've like tried to either
You're just
tech
like,
roll.
Crom's so busted, and then I fucking gimped his ass 3 times.
Dude, Crom is busted until
Crom
he's
is
off the
busted.
stage
Yeah,
and he
then
just
he's
gets the
little
die.
magic sword.
Basically.
Where you can always counter his up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at least Vision like almost reliably 100% of the
Also-
time counter.
Yeah,
I'm
Vision is less reliable than like Peach and Daisy down.
I'm pretty sure
They buffed
also.
that counter too.
I'm pretty sure Yoshi down air just beats Crom's up B.
It might.
He
He doesn't really have a hitbox on the way up, I don't think. It's on the way down.
which is so bad for him.
Super punishable.
Like
To
that's
be honest,
so
I don't
bad.
know why I lost to Darn because they made it easier to dunk his up B. Like they got rid of some of like the little prickly bits whenever he's spinning at the top. Like it's easier to get close to him to dunk without getting hit.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Yeah.
I dropped my game to R2.
Duly noted. Also, like they nerfed Ike's side B because like my backer trades with it
It's
now, which
easier
is
it used to beat everything just no matter what.
Yeah.
Same with his up B, and he
Yeah.
was like absurdly. He was top 20 in Smash 4 because of how good his recovery was. Because nothing beat it.
yeah. Which
Except
I mean,
now
if you
they
had good
nerfed it,
timing
so
and
it's
stuff, you
easier
could
to
have
beat
used
it.
it. But
No, you don't need. You still have good timing. It's just possible.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
like frame tight beforehand.
yeah, that's true.
You have to like meet his
You had to have
Or you had
really
like a
space.
Falcon down air on his side B or something. I know I saw like David play the matchup several times, and like he would get behind Ike and spike his up B, or he would spike his side B on the way in, and just like
If you get behind him, it's pretty safe. Speaking
Speaking of Ike,
of a Falco main and Ike,
yeah,
we got Darn versus Sladini.
yeah.
Rocky and Cosmos'
So,
tag.
I lost to Darn earlier 2-0 because
Darn is
Yoshi
good.
sucks in this matchup, and Darn is really good.
Darn though is one of those players that needs to lab before he
Yeah.
does it. So the longer you take to learn this matchup, the worse it'll be.
Yep, I was expecting him to be a little bit worse today, but nah, he feels about as good as he did in Smash 4.
Does he? Because
Yeah,
I
Darn
was
does.
beating him
Really?
in all the friendlies we played.
Yeah.
So.
Like and again, part of this is me being a Yoshi player.
Yeah, Yoshi. This is a really hard matchup for Yoshi.
And again, I'm
but
also
I
one
think,
of those that needs to lab a lot. But again, Yoshi can still do a lot of the stuff he did in Smash 4. So
Yeah.
Yoshi's still good for my playstyle, but I've got a lot to learn.
The real question is, how do you think Falco does in this matchup?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Falco's changed so much.
Falco's
in this
changed
game.
quite a lot. He's a lot quicker too.
Yeah.
Though
like,
part of that is a product of everyone being faster.
yeah. But no, I think his run speed, just like watching him foxtrot across the stage, he actually looks like twice as fast.
Oh yeah.
There was a
Falco-
list somewhere of like people who got buffed more than average.
more than the average amount. Yeah. Yeah, Falco like has a lot better. Like his combos are better, right?
Yeah, his combos are better. His dare is actually a move now.
Yeah, but because of that, like those matchups where like he did poorly because like after he won neutral, not a lot happened and he kinda had to reset. But he was a strong neutral. Yeah, but like now he can like do way more off of those. Like against sword characters specifically, you want to be able to do as much as you can off of every hit because that sword makes it hard to get in.
Yep.
And so, because I think he has better combos, I think Falco's going to do a whole lot better in this matchup overall.
Very true. And I mean, so far he's doing all right.
He's doing really good so
I think
far.
he got hit a few times and died for it.
Especially Darn's reputation of
Yeah.
just beating people in matchups where he probably
Yeah, one
shouldn't
thing I
lose.
feel like Darn really misses is up throw forward air. Because I saw him try that a few times and it just wasn't connecting.
Yeah, it works if the other person just isn't doing anything, doesn't realize it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But if you try
Like-
to jump or do anything,
No,
it doesn't
I didn't
work.
even have to jump. Like, I still jumped out of it because of habit, because I know what he's going for.
Yeah.
But like, he would
Well,
up throw
yeah.
forward air, and I just DI'd out.
Yeah,
and he
if
couldn't
you
touch me.
if you have a good enough drift, you can just DI out and you won't get hit at all.
Yeah.
If you don't have really good drift, you'll have to jump, but like you shouldn't get hit by it.
That's true.
The down throw at like 0 will get you a forward air, but that's like
Okay. Yeah, so like, Darn is gonna have to relearn a lot of combos,
Yeah.
but his fundamentals with Ike are still really good.
and that's
what you need
his
as a sword
strongest
character,
thing.
though.
That's what you need as an Ike player.
Yeah.
That's all Ike does. He just has a big sword,
Yeah.
he spaces you out, gets the reads.
I
gets
guess what
the-
Darn really misses right now is kill confirms. That's what
Yeah,
he
because
doesn't
he has
have in
to.
this game.
Yeah, he doesn't know them.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ike has them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's Ike, but
Because I know one of his favorite things to do
oh,
is
that
Smash
up
4.
smash. Oh, he didn't die.
Dang.
Those
Yeah,
biceps making him heavy.
One thing he did a lot in Smash 4 was like he would up throw you, then jump, and then throw out an up air, which if you do nothing, you die.
Yep.
If you air dodge, you still die because the up air stays out so long and just covers it and kills you.
But you can time it in 4.
You can, but it's really hard.
I'd
And
do
like
that.
a lot of times he would just wait for the air dodge and throw it out. Like it wasn't always just throw it out.
It was a 50-50.
Yeah.
It was a matchup thing, but yeah.
But like that's
Oh,
what
he died. He directional air dodge. Oh.
Oh.
That was Darn was in such a rough position.
Oh, the ultimate feels bad, man. Like we said, we're gonna be seeing that for a while.
See, I want to see more melee players here
Yeah.
because they're not going to do that. But they're going to have different things that they have issues
Uh-huh.
with, and then different things that
They're
they're,
gonna
good
buffer
at.
everything out of everything by accident.
Yeah.
Or-
But also
they're gonna
melee
do-
players are going to be way better at their simple movement,
Yeah.
their recovery mix-ups, and edge guarding.
Yep.
Those are the 3 big things, because in Smash 4 you can just recover for forever.
Yeah.
So you
I
don't
feel
have to
like-
mix it up very much. Edge guarding didn't really matter because it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because recoveries
True.
were so good. And, no
I
directional
feel
air
like
dodge.
they're gonna get bopped out of dash dancing though a lot because they can't shield and dash dance in this game. and
Yeah,
they can in
that's
melee.
a- that's-
like melee dash dancing is actually like super safe because you can do anything out of it.
Yeah.
This game there's like a list.
You can't, you can't do the defensive options really out of dash
Yeah.
dancing. So your dash dancing has to be your defense. So in a lot of ways, like that'll be one thing for them to
Their
worry
spacing
about.
will be better, but like I feel like they're gonna like I saw earlier. I think Arturo was dash dancing at the ledge, and then Ben playing Schultz just stood there for a second, thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna throw out an F smash because he can't shield this.
Yep.
And like Arturo couldn't do anything because he was in that spacing where the F smash just covers the whole thing.
Yep.
And so it's like that's one thing I feel like melee players are gonna have to get used to because they can't just shield in those situations.
Yeah. So you have to be good enough at dash dancing so that shielding is not what you
Yeah.
need to do.
Correct.
Though one thing to look out for Ike, right? Ike's gone. That was why so Darn is starting to try and read people's spot dodges so he can run past them.
Starting to. He's been doing that forever.
Well, when I say starting, I mean since the game came out. Because before he just always ran past, even if he didn't spot dodge.
Oh, okay.
But now he just does it specifically when he thinks he'll spot dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, one thing,
But
he talked about it a lot in Smash 4, like, just one of his trademarks is just like, hey, when my opponent throws out a laggy move, they're gonna spot dodge, you just run up and up smash. And like, he would do it, and he would catch people so many times, and they would still do it.
Yeah.
Because every other matchup, you're just like, okay, they're gonna hit me with something, but I can just like, I'm too slow to actually hit them with something, but they're gonna spot dodge, so.
So I get to hit you with my fully charged up smash.
Yeah.
Or not fully charged. But
No, just.
it's as strong as someone else's fully charged.
Basically.
Well, one thing Ike that got really buffed in this game, right? People talk about his up air a lot, but oh, he thought he had a
What
jump.
happened?
He thought he had a jump. But his nair is exceptionally good now. Like that's probably going to be where he gets most of his stuff.
He and I talked about that while we were playing. It's like, is that his new nair? It's like, and he's like, yeah, it's way better.
Yeah.
It's faster, covers more space, and it
combos better.
And it's safe.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if
you have to
cancels,
parry.
But like,
no, it's just low lag.
Yeah, just super low anyway. So it's like I tried to nair it. We actually like in the game experimented a little. I tried to like buffer nair out of shield, and it couldn't beat it.
You couldn't beat it?
No, he would just nair and then shield, and like Yoshi.
What frame is Yoshi's nair?
3.
3?
Frame 3 nair, 3-frame jump squat. So like 7 frames, and he was able to throw out the nair and shield.
Okay, so don't nair with Youngin. That's frame 4.
Yeah. Like Yoshi.
Yeah, and you definitely can't shield grab it because shield grabbing is even slower.
Yeah, honestly, Yoshi might have the best nair out of shield in the game. One of the best, if not the best.
I think Yoshi still has a good one, doesn't he? Oh gosh.
Yeah,
that was
what
fully
I said.
charged.
Yoshi's.
I meant Luigi.
Luigi.
I say the wrong name so much.
Oh, is that it? Dang.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for Slog.
He SD'd the first game, and then Darn ran with it.
Yep.
That's.
I feel like that happens a lot against Darn, though.
No, yeah, because Darn plays safe enough so that you can't like get cheesy. Oh, I'm just gonna come back with this, and he adapts quickly enough so that you're not gonna be able to just cheese him out. You can't do the same thing every time.
Yeah.
So you gotta be actually like playing well to beat him. Though right now, I think right now is the best time for people to beat Darn.
Yeah.
And I think that people are
as time goes on, he's just gonna get better.
As time goes on, it's gonna
be
harder and harder to beat him.
Yeah. He's good.
The policy though, 2 months from now, he's scary.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, though.
Actually, whenever people figure Fox out 2 months from now, I'm not gonna be very good anymore.
What happens when you figure Fox out?
Then watch your fucking favorite.
Yo, so I know some people are starting to say this. I don't think everybody agrees with it, but I honestly think that Wolf and Fox are fighting right now for best Star Fox character.
Yeah.
And I think Wolf is really good.
Really?
Really
what I've
good.
seen, he doesn't look that great.
I think he looks
But then
really
I've
good.
seen people playing him and talking about him as if he feels really good.
He's kind of like Smash 4 Sheik in that like he can do a lot of those safe things and keep you from playing.
Okay.
So I haven't like followed the game too hard, or so I don't have any like specific opinions of any characters, but I have seen a bit on Twitter people saying Falco's the best Star Fox, or like Falco's like super good.
Lies.
All the tournaments that I've watched on the East Coast lately, Wolf is winning.
Okay.
So
I'm not saying like that is fact.
yeah, but you're saying that's what people are saying.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of a credit to how balanced the game feels and how good all of the Star Fox characters are.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people and players talking about characters and saying, "Wow, this character looks really good."
Wolf is going to be better out of the gate. Fox has more potential in this game than people are giving him credit for yet.
Fox has more
Yeah,
potential.
people also just immediately wrote.
I can
Fox
see
off.
that because
Yeah.
Wolf seems too simple.
People saw side B on Fox not go through shield, and they're like, "Well, Fox is done." I was
Nah.
like, "Well, it's not that important."
No, it's really not.
Generally, bad
Plus-
players are the ones
plus,
who.
Plus, they buff the length of up B as well as the power knockback and.
Oh
Priority.
yeah, no. Fox's up B goes so far now.
Yeah.
And they buffed its knockback and priority, so you can't just always wreck it every time.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no. Fox.
Meteors still kill it.
Yeah.
Sometimes. If it's at the beginning, it might not.
When I get used to the new Yoshi forward air, though, your Fox should be done. I don't know if he will be, but he should be done.
Well, hey, grind it out. Don't be bad.
Because Yoshi's fair hit,
Talon
spike
5.
hitbox is so much bigger. Because used to, it was there was this point on his nose, and it was pretty big. There was a point on his nose you had to hit to spike. Now, it's if you hit the middle of his head, it's a sour spot. If you hit the very tip of his forehead...
Sour spot isn't it's that killing hitbox from the...
Yes, it kills.
Okay, sour spot.
Yeah, we call it a sour spot even though it's really still a good hitbox, but for combos and stuff, it's terrible. We want forward air for combos most of the time. It's very rare that we want the horizontal.
It's good.
Yeah, but even then, a spike is usually better. But
Well,
anyways,
I mean, but
anyways,
it's they die or they die.
yeah, the quote-unquote sour spot, which launches you horizontally. Switch the camera.
Oh, I was saying how long.
Oh, sorry. But
Let us do this one a minute.
okay. But yeah, the quote-unquote sour spot of
No, I meant
Yeah, no, I got it. I realized.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
if you look right now, Darn is making an intense stare.
Yeah.
Anybody's paying close attention to anything.
Like the sour spot.
Speaking
for
of those
Yoshi
nairs,
Bears.
speaking of nairs, you saw him doing those like 3 in a row.
Yeah, he was doing that against me, and I'm just like, he seems to like this one.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to parry that. But once you do, it won't be as scary. You can't
Yeah.
spam it, but it's still gonna be a really good tool.
The meta is gonna change so much when people actually get good at parrying.
Yeah. No, parrying
And
is...
maybe low level players won't actually learn it, but like top level, it's gonna
Dude,
get so crazy.
I've started to parry stuff, and every time I get it, I just feel cool.
Yeah. Last week, I stopped doing it this week. I don't really know why, but last week I was like doing a lot of down B out of shield for Yoshi.
Yep.
Which, I mean, is decent. Was decent in Smash 4.
So
but
question,
then
does it cancel the lag to do a down B as well, or is it just up B up smash?
it's just the up B and up smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically the stuff you would normally jump cancel.
Okay.
It auto
That's what I
jump
thought, but I was
Yeah,
like, I don't know. This game just came out. Who knows? Maybe
but
you
like,
get that faster
a
too.
lot of your drop shield, do a quick move options get a lot better in this game if your timing is good.
Yep.
Because like so many times last week, I would just like randomly just do my normal down B out of shield thing, trying to get the end of the shield stun, and I would get a parry down B out of shield, which guarantees the punish instead of just like, oh, it only works if they do a lag move. So like if I can get timing for that stuff, and thinking of other characters with similar options, just like if they could get the timing on this, just drop shield F smash and they're done. Like parrying is gonna be so good if people actually learn how to do it consistently.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be exceptional.
Dude, he loves that nair, and it
Dude,
looks really good.
Darn will keep using the nair forever if you don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Darn's definitely one of those players who's like, I'm going to abuse this until you prove to me that you can deal with it.
That Alabama football mentality.
Oh god. Oh gosh.
I hate Alabama. I'm a Georgia fan of the college football team, so...
Dude, I lived in Alabama.
Oh my word, I'm sorry.
There's no team I hate more
I'm sorry.
than Alabama. And that's it.
Ugh.
That eruption, exceptionally powerful.
Yeah, and
So-
it's hit so low. How low was that?
It was
really low.
No, it's really low. It's a huge hitbox.
Yeah.
But so Palutena got buffed a lot, right? She's a lot better. But a lot of people are gonna have a hard time fighting her because nobody had to learn that matchup before. Nobody
Yeah.
played Palutena. She was bad, so you just hit her and
Yeah.
it'd be fine. Darn has learned every single matchup in Smash 4 because he plays only one character ever, and that's
Yeah.
Ike. And so if you ask him how to play a match, he'll be like, oh, with Ike, you do this, and they just die. So, like, now going into the game with all these new characters that are suddenly, they're a lot better. Like, you have Palutena, you have the Lynx who are doing better. You have Shulk, who looks amazing now. Like,
yeah.
Darn isn't at such a disadvantage that he has no idea how to approach the matchup. He still has his general knowledge of how does this character play, how do I
Yeah.
fight them. And so, like, you can't catch him off guard with the
Yeah.
early matchup stuff as easily.
I do remember when I first met Darn, he was one of those people who had, like, crazy amount of game knowledge compared to everyone else in the scene. It's just like, you ask a random question and he's like, this is how this works.
Yeah.
Like, he just knows the mechanics. Like,
Yeah.
he would be telling me stuff about my character. Generally, I do the stuff about my character, but I would say something, and he's like, yeah, Yoshi something does this. I'm like, oh, I'm surprised you do that.
Part of that is
Because no one knows that about Yoshi.
Part of that is my fault against Darn because I went through actually almost every single character of the game maining at one point.
Oh.
And I knowledge soak whenever I start playing a character. And so Darn
Yeah.
learned a lot of matchups from fighting me.
I blame you for all my problems.
I played Yoshi at one point, so
Because, Darn was one of those people that, like, in Smash 4, I just could not beat him.
yeah.
Partly because of the matchup, but just like,
Darn put so many hours in. You gotta put in comparable hours to learn to do it. Which is right now everyone's grinding the game going hard is when you beat Darn.
and the fact that he's still doing this well,
Oh yeah.
this early in the meta, is just like, he's gonna be so
He's
scary.
gonna be wild. Yeah, just wait till he
Yeah.
learns combos.
Yeah, I need to get friends on Discord and start labbing stuff.
Hey man, yo, hit me up after, and I'm gonna invite you to a Discord and
Right.
get some stuff down.
Okay.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I need to lab stuff with Yoshi server people too. I just haven't been really in the mood to like.
Oh, that's Def.
Yep, that's good.
He's still dead. Crom could do that, but Ike was doing it first. And Ike's is a little bit better because he can drift a little bit and keep himself from dying.
Which I think his drift did get nerfed in this game.
I think it did a little bit, but he still does better than
Yeah.
Crom does when drifting. Oh, and the forward air. I kind of expected Darn to try and attack that, though that might have been why he got hit.
Yeah, maybe.
Just him trying to attack it. Did he just get tripped from the back there? What?
I'm not sure.
He definitely did. That was a rhetorical question. Oh my gosh, Darn.
Was that a spot dodge or did you just throw out a move?
It was a spot dodge.
Darn's so good at that. He's just like, you're gonna spot dodge now.
That probably might be true. I spot dodge a lot.
Yeah, which, again, part of that is just Ike, because sometimes
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
if
only
you-
way he hits you.
Yeah, if you play Ike.
Because he doesn't have, jab is fast, but that's about it.
Yeah, no.
Everything
so,
else, he's reading your dodges.
So the Sheik Ike matchup is super heavy in Sheik's favor, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's only if you ever stop attacking and you try to be defensive and Ike gets an F smash on you, it's even. And it like when you fight, like you suddenly lose your stock. But you can abuse him forever. It's just like that's how Ike plays.
Yeah,
He'll just hit you with a strong move.
Partly that's just Sheik matchup in a nutshell, anyway.
That's everybody for Sheik.
Yeah,
except for
like,
the Ditto. Ditto's great. You can
Yeah.
actually play Smash Bros.
Yeah. Like, what was it? Sheik wins the matchup against Donkey Kong, but you get grabbed 3 times and you're dead.
Yes, it's literally 3 grabs.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And then Ike just 1 F smash and you're dead.
Yeah.
Or up smash in Darn's case. Like,
Yeah.
Avalark was in town a while back, and like I remember one time he was like playing Darn, and he's just like,
That's Darn
Man.
2-0. That eruption
Yeah,
timing
dude.
is actually fairly easy on up these because you can always react to it. They can't mix up the timings. You just see it.
Yeah, you
or
see
hear
the-
it.
you see the
hear
move,
it,
and then it's
and then
done.
you'll do it. If
Yeah.
you can hear it and do it, it's better because your reaction time through sound is faster than sight.
yeah,
But Darn's wild.
yeah, he's crazy, man.
He's only gonna get stronger.
Yep.
He's already Super Saiyan. That's why he wears.
He's
yellow.
already Super
No,
Saiyan.
okay. So like real talk, that's actually why he uses yellow.
Is it really?
It's actually why he uses yellow.
Huh.
I asked him which one he was gonna use, the buff one or the skinny one, like the brawl one or the Smash 4, and he's like, I'm gonna use brawl because that's where yellow is.
We don't have a match for stream right now because Archer and Rubito are already playing.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's
Fill
what,
time.
losers quarters or semi quarters, right?
Yeah, losers
Yeah.
quarter.
Okay, so winner that
losers,
plays.
loser semis. The winner of the next one. Well, the
Winner of the other
one
one
with
plays.
the
They're
one-
currently playing quarters and they're about to play semis.
right, the one that'll beat Darn will fight whoever wins.
Did you say the one who will beat Darn?
No,
Darn
I
just
said-
won.
Yeah, I know. I said Darn will play whoever wins against
Okay.
other people.
Alright, cool. So it's
Okay.
Rubito and who?
Arturo.
Arturo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arturo and Rubito are playing right now. The winner of that is going to fight Darn on stream, but they're off stream right now.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are going to have to sit for a little bit.
So we're gonna.
Alright.
So that next one's gonna be best of 5.
Okay.
Okay,
So
cool. So after this one, the rest are going to be best of 5s.
yeah, just go ahead, Adobe, and switch to the room cam, and then if you want to pull a chair around, we can try to chat and talk to the people.
Are we about to TriCast again?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shoot.
Let me actually get something else.
TriCast seems wild. Yo, for real though, this game is looking so tight right now.
It's what I wanted Smash 4 to be.
Honestly.
I hear you.
Except
I hear you, and
I'm
I
also
agree.
super conflicted because
shoot, my
Smash
foot.
4 was I didn't like the cool game, but there was a few characters I really liked, like Shulk. And in this game, it's I still like Shulk, but it's not the same character. And now I'm kind of in this little mental, do I still want to play this
Do I
character?
still play him?
Yeah,
Or-
so it's like I went ahead and just entered today for the fun of it, but I wasn't really planning on entering today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of people who played characters who are different now are like,
Yeah.
I loved this character in 4, but now a lot of Foxes don't play Fox anymore
Yeah.
because they're like,
Yeah.
he feels different, I don't like him. A
Like
lot
in,
of Zero Suit is like huge. Every single game that Zero Suit has been in, the next game she's a completely different
Yeah.
character.
It's
I'm kind of annoyed by it because I played Zero Suit in Brawl, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try her out in 4. And 4, she was completely different. I hated it at first,
Yeah.
but then eventually I warmed up and started playing her again in 4. And now in this game, she's a completely different character again.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's so crazy.
I played Link in Melee.
Yo,
And
Sanders,
then-
what's up, dog?
And then Brawl comes around and Smash 4 comes around, and it's not the same character. And now it's closer to Melee, and the character's actually fun again.
Yeah.
I think my dream was Link and Shulk coming, but
Yeah.
Inkling is sick, Palutena is sick now.
Inkling's
Mii's
sick,
The
yeah.
Mii's were already fun, and now they're actually
You
good.
can actually use them.
Yeah.
And more people are pro free me. So
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can actually
at
have,
this point, in my honest
customs.
opinion, if you're against customs, then you're an idiot. Because
Yeah.
they're the
Yeah.
only character that
They're
has
the only
them.
character that has
so
them.
it's,
It's
it's
like
no,
their
they're no
thing.
longer custom specials.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing is
only-
you can't pre-make every possible build because that's 36 a character.
Yeah. The problem is that creates what 16 matchups? Or is it more than that?
Yeah,
Per
but I don't think
character?
like
I don't think
sort
changing
of,
the
but it's
specials
not
is gonna,
a, it's
like-
not an
It's
entire.
It's like 8 matchups.
Yeah, but it's not an entire
Yeah.
different matchup because all of their normals are still gonna be the same.
And I don't think like changing the special is gonna make much of a difference. Like, does Brawler have the same neutral specials? In Smash 4, it was like you had the shot put, which was like maybe good.
I don't
off,
remember.
like as an edge holder. Like
I know he
I
has
did
like
see-
some.
I did see a
He has like a
shot
suplex.
Yeah, another shot put. Another was the Falcon Punch. Except it's like what they call it at VGBC was like Dickless Kick, something like that. The
I
Dickless
don't
Kick.
know.
Oh yeah, the punching.
No,
or
the
kicking.
Falcon Punch, but it's like
Oh
the kick.
yeah, I know.
It's the
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
Dickless
yeah,
Kick.
yeah.
I think was what
I think
Tony called
his
it.
other neutral B is the one where he like kind of dashes forward a tiny bit and then punches you a bunch.
That was a side special. And
I think it's a neutral in this one.
Is
I'm
it
not
now?
sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
yeah, because I know he got a new side special. He got the command throw.
The suplex.
Command grab, yeah, the suplex.
Yeah, I saw that. That was wild.
I
It
think-
didn't do a lot, but it looked crazy.
I think one thing like that might be good in terms of using these is whenever someone plays a Mii, the other player can request a button check so they can figure out what the special moves are.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's
Because I mean, to be fair, every other character in the game you can look at them and know what their moveset is.
Yes.
yeah.
Whereas when you talk about the Mii's, it's just like I don't necessarily know what this move does.
Yes.
I don't know what moves he has. I can't look at it and say 1, 3, 2, 1.
3
and know what that is.
3 2 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't just look at that and know what it is.
That is
I,
suplex, helicopter kick, the dash punch, and I don't remember the last.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you remember when we had the custom? Do you remember?
I just watched that.
Hey, do you remember in Smash 4 days when we like were experimenting with customs, right?
Oh gosh, yes.
So I was a villager player, and there was a weekly I went to, and I did the villager build, but I didn't do it like to be degenerate. It was
Yeah.
just like those were the ones I enjoyed.
Yeah.
For like very undegenerate reasons, like I'd use the trip sapling to tech chase.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like you roll right and you get the sapling, and you roll left and you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
I wouldn't like put it down and camp behind it. But so it's like I think I played Irish, if you guys know Irish.
Yep,
And
yep.
he won the set, but it was I'm like doing moves and oh no, like I picked my like thing at the very beginning, and he's like, oh 2 1 2 3. I wonder what these do, and I'm like I can take a minute and explain to him. Nah, don't worry about it, because if you tell me, I can't complain about it. I love Irish.
I'm just glad DK the Last Airbender is gone. It was so annoying.
I the first week I came here, it was long after the customs were legal, but like I played Patty Cake, I think, and he was like, we were playing friendlies, and he was like, okay, let's show. He was with a friend or something. He was just like, okay, let's show where's these customs we have that we do and how stupid they are. And that was one of the most painful gameplay experiences I've ever had in Smash 4 because
Hey.
it's just like so degenerate. Like
So,
it's Donkey Kong.
So fun fact though
Beat.
about custom moves is do we all agree that Shulk's one of the most changed characters from Smash 4? Do we all agree he's like up there?
One of them contender.
One of
probably,
them,
yeah.
So
I guess
his
I think there are people who definitely more changed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like after the ones that are a completely different character, then yeah.
yeah. So Shulk's monoliths in this game actually function
hyper-
as one of the customs.
hyper
Yeah, the
monoliths.
hyper
Yep.
but it's like hyper monoliths.
Yeah, they're even stronger and even sure. It's just.
But the game's built around it. So
Yeah.
so yeah, so it's not.
a bunch of Shulk players started like playing with the hyper monoliths to like get ready for ultimate. I played my cousin, and it's like Smash Shot down throw is already a kill throw, and now you're killing at like 80 from like center stage.
It's wild.
Crazy.
It's like this is dumb. I don't like this. Let's go
No.
back to vanilla.
Yoshi has a kill throw now.
I don't
Yoshi
like
has a kill throw?
I
His
hate
back
kill
throw
throws.
kills at 190.
Oh, that's wild. That's actually pretty dope.
But no, like actually, like if you are struggling to kill, it can actually do. Like
Yeah.
I think I saw a match where it was like max raged Yoshi
Yeah.
against Charizard, and it almost killed at like 165.
Yeah.
So like it's actually an option
Yeah,
now.
but like also the thing you want to note is percents are going to be higher in Ultimate because you do more damage, and so it's not like 165 in Smash Ultimate is not the same as 165 and 4.
except
165 and 4, the only way that's happening is if you're fighting sheep.
it's well, I mean, it's kind of true because it's easier to get there. But
Yeah.
it's also not true because you can still kill at the same percents.
Are we doing podcast now?
Yeah, depending on the
I guess
character.
so.
Yeah.
I'm here to hijack.
Oh,
Here to hijack.
nice.
You
here
just
to
stole the
hijack.
seat.
Yeah, I did.
I just haven't sat down because we weren't really doing anything yet.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I think
That's
Gobi
okay.
had next on commentary.
Yeah.
Deku or
I mean, I'm not like
Spidey.
inherently against
Deku,
like
Alex, Spidey. Which is it?
Spidey.
I know.
I'm not like inherently against doing like a tricast or a quadcast, but even like right now I'm having trouble finding time to chime in because I don't like interrupting people.
Yeah.
So it's like,
which is a good thing.
Understand.
As a commentator.
I don't know
I've-
what you're talking about.
I've been in too many commentary groups where it's just like people
Let me
chime
talk.
in with like they'll just talk over
Let
you.
me talk.
Yeah,
Like that.
Yeah,
Like that.
exactly. Exactly like let me talk.
Listen
let
to
me
this
talk, let me
cool
talk.
thing I have to say
Yeah.
about this character.
But it's like the key in commentary is realizing the listener can only listen to one of you at a time.
Yeah, one.
Even
but
if you have a better thing to say.
Don and Mooch.
you honestly though, with interrupting, you should use it as a tool with your commentator
Yeah.
to be like, hey,
Wait.
this thing is happening.
Right.
We need to talk about this. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a transitionary,
Exactly.
transitionary thing.
Yeah. And that's something I'll probably learn because I'm going to school for professional media, and I intend on like taking sportscasting classes.
Yeah, I'm going to school for communication. So.
It's basically the same thing.
I'm
Yeah,
going to school,
yeah.
yay.
Department of Mass
media,
Communication.
Media communication.
Wait. Hey, something got put in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've taken a class. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
I can take
Whack it
because
shows
like
Mooch's out.
I plan on taking like a podcast class, documentary class, sportscasting class.
Yeah. So you're gonna be able to talk, dog,
Yeah, man.
on the mic,
Yeah, go ask him.
on the air,
I'm gonna spit bars on the air,
spit bars about this new fiery up smash.
dude. Spit bars about this Almar not being bad.
Hallmark is good now. I don't know how I feel about it.
He's not.
So my joke is like everyone was complaining like, oh, is this gonna be a Smash 4 port? Nah, it's actually a Brawl port.
Yeah, I
all
know.
the same like good characters.
What I always say is I say that Melee and Smash 4 had a baby, and all of the Brawl traits skipped a generation.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
No, and
Yeah.
it's really funny because like I still don't even think people are actually gonna play Almar because they just either don't like him or don't want to play against him. So they
You know, I think people
Okay.
are gonna not play Olimar, but I think it's because people don't like the buzz and the buzzing.
Oh, cool, got it.
see now that upsets me because like as like I want to play Almar, but DeBuzz is playing Almar.
Okay, so like,
I'm glad DeBuzz is playing Olimar because I prefer DeBuzz playing Olimar to DeBuzz playing Rosa because I don't like Rosa. Are these friendlies?
yes, friendly.
Friendlies? Okay.
Olmo is one of those characters I have a lot of fun playing, but I have fun playing him because I don't play him degenerately.
Yeah.
I play him as if he had like projectile swords.
Yeah.
Or like,
That's how you're supposed to play him.
no, you're supposed to, from my understanding, you're supposed to run away and go pick on people.
No,
And it's like let damage build up.
nah.
Well,
That's degenerate.
no,
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
running
saying.
away and throwing Pikmin thing is like what you do to mix up the fact that you're hitting them and then you hit them and they freak out.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
that's like Smash 4 Almar.
Hey, so speaking of the Pikmin though, you know how they all have like different immunities, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I read on Twitter earlier today, the sole difference between Simon and Richter
Yes!
is the
Yeah, fire damage.
yeah.
Yeah, they have,
So
it's fire or it's
just like what
water,
I was hoping.
whatever that element is.
Everyone wants to play Richter because he's a pretty boy, but Simon's better than literally every regardless.
So
AKA the fact that your fire can do stuff to actually block stuff.
So the thing about it is, Richter's fire blocks all Pikmin. His holy water does, and Simon's reds can go through it
Yeah.
because it's fire damage.
But yeah, but then because it's because the red is
Wait,
viewed as
why does the blue
No. Okay,
lose?
so the red flame that Simon has is viewed as like a fire.
It's
entity.
fire damage.
It's a fire entity, so it can block like other fire entities. And it can block explosions like bombs. The blue one is viewed as an aura. So the
It's
red
viewed as
one,
oil?
aura.
Oh, aura.
Yeah. So the red one is like it's fire, so the red Pikmin can go through it, and the blue one is aura, so I guess it can like block everything.
Yeah, nothing goes through
So
it.
basically, if you play Belmonts, you should play Simon, except for when you have to fight Olimar. Then you should play.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Okay.
basically, just like I was hoping, everyone wants to play Richter because he's a pretty boy, but Simon's actually better.
I'm so glad because I like Simon so much more.
Yep.
I like Simon.
And everybody's like, "Oh, Victor's the best." And I'm like, "Shut up! I want to play Conan." Oh, they're not friendlies anymore.
sad.
You're really playing? Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's get it.
Darn versus Archer. Hey, you want to move the chat out of the middle of this chat? Get rid of this chat. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I need to get a better system for doing this. So you can
I got
actually see the chat.
I got my phone.
Yeah, better play.
Just give us chargers or like
Yeah.
ports to plug up our chargers.
There's a power.
Yeah, fair enough. 'Cause I need to check my phone too.
If I had thought about it, I would have brought my charger. Oops.
So I messed with Ike a little bit. Not enough to really know, like, yeah, this guy does. I haven't really messed with Samus. How different is she?
Samus is worse.
force.
Yeah, she might have some stuff that people find eventually, but she's not looking too hot right now. Because her dash attack was exceptionally important in 4.
Yeah.
And her dash attack isn't good anymore. It doesn't do the things it did before.
Can't do like the Shine Spark, whatever it's called.
No, you can't do Shine Spark. You can't get like the normal combos off of it anymore. If they DI it at all, it just nothing will connect at all. And sometimes even if they don't DI it, won't work. Just kind of doesn't. And then her missiles are even slower than they were before. Oh my gosh, I never thought of it. I've never seen anyone
as was stated
Samus.
As was stated like an hour ago, if the recovery has a hitbox, just quick encounter.
Yeah.
I wanted to play melee and main mullet and solely just counter every recovery in the game and get good like that, but no, it's not how it works. But it's like I'd watch and it's like, why don't people counter
just do that in this game.
Yeah.
Like actually.
Now, the plan
Just bully everybody with counter.
Counter's like broken for everybody, except for like
unless you're
teleports
Corrin.
and other
Unless you're
things.
Corrin. Freaking hate her counter.
Yeah.
You can't edge guard it or anything unless you're fighting Ness.
Shoulder counter doesn't go through shields anymore. No, it doesn't. That's what I've heard anyway.
I haven't fought enough.
Which is dumb. It's dumb if it doesn't go through shields because like otherwise there's literally no reason.
It's so
to hit you.
slow. It's
like unless you hard counter, there's no reason to get it by it now if it doesn't go through shields. Ooh.
Oh, okay, that was nice.
Oh, let's go.
I think he might be okay. If he had hit him out of that, it would have been better.
Oh.
Or if he just kills himself, that too.
Chili.
That's a really.
The chili something is still going
It's
on.
him flexing.
I didn't go to that. I was at work.
I don't either. I was asleep.
I was eating.
Today's like my one day off. I wanted to sleep in.
I hear that.
So I'll be at Resurgence and actually be able to compete next week because I have
Really?
Saturday off.
Next week I have work on Saturday. I'm about to change my schedule so I can do it every week though. So.
Yeah.
How about you just like change it so you'll be here next Saturday?
Because it's already booked schedule. Oh gosh, that was clean.
How do you guys feel about the cinematic flashes?
I actually love it.
I feel like I like it, but I feel like I'm also like unsure about it.
I love it
I
up
see
until
it-
the move up until the move doesn't kill.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That especially. But it's like
Yeah.
I could see it growing stale, and after a while, everyone being like, you know, I really don't like this flash. I wish we could turn it off.
Yeah, I could see that, but I also feel like it's a lot more accurate than like the lightning was in 4.
Yeah, that's
So it's not because like in the lightning in 4, it was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and then like it just got annoying.
It's also
because people never died from.
It's also more accurate because it only happens on the last stock, so it happens a lot less.
Yeah. That if it was every stock, I would.
You know what's actually dumb about the flash?
You can die after.
Have you seen the Pokemon trainer thing?
No.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon trainer gets his Pokemon doing the flash and like negate all knockback.
Are you for
I
real?
have seen that once.
See?
I'm not sure exactly the mechanics of it, but
Yeah,
I've
I-
seen it happen.
I bet that'll get taken out.
Telepatched.
They already took out the Z dropping thing, where you could Z drop out a hit stun, which made Toon Link way too good because you literally could not combo the character if he had a bomb.
That made any character with projectiles.
Well, see, you say any character, but if you do it with Young Link, it doesn't work very well because he doesn't his bomb doesn't explode as easily.
It worked with Snake and the grenades. As if the grenades weren't already
You guys
bad
seen
enough.
the Simon Richter no impact landing on platform?
Oh, where he just like swings around.
Oh, is that
No,
okay?
no.
DI was proper.
Oh, the no. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's
Where
like
he
a
just
double
like
jump on the
Okay.
platform, but you
This
land
is a stage you should always ban against, honestly against Ike, but also against Darn because this is by far his best stage. So, and this is Ike's best stage too. At least it probably is in this game. It was in 4 and in Brawl, so it probably still is. But this stage is really, really a good one for Ike because his hitboxes are so big. If he had reversed that, he probably could have got the spike and he wouldn't have died. Oh, shoot, he might die. Oh, didn't do the down air. Okay. Ike is one of those characters you really need to learn how to edge guard, and it makes the matchup so much easier.
I feel like it's harder to space around this stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder, which is why you have to like learn how to edge guard him because he has like a certain flow chart you have to follow. But it's not as easy as Melee Fox because you can just hit him for anything.
Yeah.
But once you figure out how to edge guard Ike, it makes it a lot easier to fight him, and you don't have to worry about nearly as much.
I played a Crom like winners round 1, and it was like, okay, I'll get him off stage, and when he does the recovery, I'm sure if I got like the longest sword in the game, I'll just slot him. And I was getting hit every time.
Yeah.
So it's probably just like bad spacing on my part. It was really frustrating.
Yeah, if you know the Ike matchup, the Crom Aether is not as hard to get, but if you don't know the spacing, it's like you just get hit and you get annoyed that you got hit. Though Ike's up B, or not up B, his side B is actually has less priority, I guess. Because you can trade with it so much more where you couldn't before.
Oh! Let's go, Otto.
Yeah, and I don't think he had a jump, so that honestly, like, he couldn't have gotten away from that. Maybe air dodge up and towards, but I don't think he would have reached it in time.
Yeah, he probably would have fallen too low if he did.
Yeah, and if he did, he definitely was dead. And then if he did and he still could up B, then Archero could just spike the up B. So it's like, that's what I'm talking about. You find the flow chart and you can stop him. Especially because a lot of Ikes will start doing the side Bs early. So then, as long as you can guess if they're going high or if they're going to go to the ledge, sometimes you can even reaction if they're just fast enough. It's just, he's dead. Oh, the forward tilt.
That hits so far below ledge.
Yeah, you can angle it as well. You can angle it up, down, or in the middle, so it makes it a lot more dangerous. It's a really good edge guarding tool, and also if people like to do neutral get-ups, Darn will use that to try and space him out and take him down. If Arturo is smart, he will not go back to Battlefield under any circumstances.
He'll just go to a Battlefield variant.
I said if he was smart, not what he actually would.
Oh, that'd be funny. Just like, I'm gonna take you to Green Hill Zone.
Honestly, I would go to Pokemon Stadium.
That's what he.
Pokemon Stadium is really good for Samus because you can get stuff out there, and Darn doesn't have that that extra high platform to do his really nasty stuff with.
I hate to be ungrateful, but now that we've got like Battlefield versions of every stage, I find myself wanting to go to like Stadium versions of every stage and Smash versions of every stage.
I hear you. Honestly. I hear you.
I also wish Hazard Toggle was handled a bit better.
I wish you could pick the stage that you hazard toggle.
Yeah.
Like I love that they added a hazard toggle, and I don't want to sound ungrateful in that like, oh, you guys gave us this thing we've always been asking for and didn't think we'd ever get, and now I'm complaining about it.
Yeah.
But like,
make it like the Battlefield or Omega.
Yeah, if you could make it like Battlefield and Omega, that would be, and I feel like that would be an easy thing to do.
I also
think it's easy enough they might patch it in.
It's also unfortunate that they like changed too much about certain stages. Or they either changed too much or not enough. So even though we got like the ability to turn off hazards, it feels like we got the same amount of like good stages.
Yeah, because like, so some of those stages that we were definitely like, oh, we're gonna play these stages. Like if you turn off hazards, do what?
Wily's.
Or I was thinking,
like, no yellow devil.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking of was, I think it's Yoshi's Island.
I don't remember. Story
is it Story?
Yoshi's
Story, the one you still get food.
Yeah.
You still get
even
food,
with everything turned off.
even if items are turned off and hazards.
No, hazards off. It takes out.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Oh no. Hazards off takes out the food, but it also takes out random.
Yeah.
And hazards on, you still have the food. So you either have.
Because the problem is people want random.
Yeah.
So you can't get random.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
I don't understand why you should be able to have the because before if you just had food off in the items you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why you would change that. They did so much other things right though. Like I feel bad for them.
Yeah, exactly. Is there what's Stomp mechanic right now? Because I know there was like the frame rate issue.
Yeah, there's like
I feel like I've probably mixed reports on it since like day one batch.
I have not seen a single frame rate issue whenever I played on it. And I played on it a lot.
Yeah, same. But Policy said he's had some, and he's had a really tell.
And he is more sensitive to those.
Yeah, I mean...
All I know is I didn't wait 10 years for Fountain to come back so we could ban it.
That's what I'm feeling. Fountain is... My two favorite stages in all of Smash is Pokemon Stadium and Fountain of Dreams, and I wanted both of those to be in the stage listing.
I don't care how good of an idea it would be. I want to be able to count them to the Fountain of Dreams and help them.
Ban my lag if you're mad. Like, come on, dog.
Just ban my system.
Throw it out. Switch to a different game.
Yo, give us a Switch Deluxe so there's no more lag issues and we can play it.
Policy said like it drops from like 60 FPS to like 54 or something. So that's like that's not even that bad.
No, it's
well,
not.
It doesn't sound that bad.
The issue isn't that lag is dropped. Is that it's like less time. The issue is that it's not consistent.
Yeah.
That's why when you play in
but
like
does it actually
that's like
slow
in
down the game or is it just
yes.
No, yes, it does because your actions are framed by frame.
Because I played Melee on Dolphin a bunch. Oh no, Dolphin.
Oh gosh.
He spiked him and then SD'd.
Yeah.
Darn is upset.
So I played Melee. I played Melee on Dolphin a bunch. And I wouldn't, like, I'm not good at noticing, like, oh yeah, this game is 30 FPS, this game is like 60 FPS, like, whatever. I'm not sensitive to that kind of thing. Yeah. So I just kind of look past it. But Melee is, like, because of the lag or the delay from, like, net play, it slows down to, like, what, 54 frames per second, but so the whole game
Yeah.
runs slower as a result,
Yes.
and it's very noticeable. So even if it dropped like to 59 frames per second, if it's slowing down the entire game, get it out of here.
Because some
Yeah,
games they
and the
drop
biggest-
visual frames, but not functional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just drops actual frames, so functionally.
my
The
thing is, like-
biggest issue though is what ends up happening is there's an inconsistency, so your timings are off. That's why when you play like other fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Injustice 2, all those kind of games, everyone always plays on the consoles like PlayStation and stuff, and that's because on PC you can have frame fluctuations. Even if it doesn't look quite as good on the PC, you need to keep it consistent in a fighting game like Smash or any of those others, because then that's what determines all of your timings for everything. And some inputs are 1 frame specific for like the really crazy advanced stuff that could matter for an entire match. So it makes a big deal if it just changes that little bit, which upsets me because I love Fountain of Dreams.
It's like how do you have the stage able to run with like 8-player Smash, but you can't do like 1v1 on it?
Even if they just changed it so that it was only visual and it wasn't functional, I'd be like, yeah, that's enough to put it back in.
Yeah, same.
Add it.
Yeah.
I actually really wanted Fountain, and then when people told me that there was frame rate issues, I was like, "Ow,
Right.
that hurts my heart."
Right.
I mean, we had that
Went into my
problem in
closet
Melee,
and
though, is the thing. Like,
Only in doubles.
yeah, but still.
But it's only it was in doubles too, though.
Now it's the
Who
opposite.
cares?
Yeah, but like the fact that we had the problem and they still have problems now, like they didn't know what the problem.
I think they were like, oh, it's not that
Hey,
big a deal.
was the melee issue? Was it like specifically if it was doubles, or was it like doubles with multiple ice climbers?
I'm not sure.
Because
I
if you think
think
about
it-
it, if you have 4 ice climbers and 16 kills in this game,
I
you've got 4
think-
players, and then newer players.
I think it's just doubles, but I'm not 100% sure.
I haven't.
I know the game dies when you put multiple ice climbers on. I don't know if that's what it is.
Oh, he tried to bait the jump charge shot and he just he would have died.
Actually, I think I've heard Fountain is fine for doubles if you play on like Wii, but don't put me on that. But if you play on like Wii instead of GameCube. Oh, he's dead.
If you play on,
Like a Wii
Wii.
instead of a GameCube.
oh, if you play like on actual Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Melee on
yeah,
Wii.
yeah. That's a thing.
I think most people would prefer it on a Wii anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, I love my game.
Well, like,
I don't mind. I actually burned out my Wii because I played Smash for too long. Yeah, I didn't know that could happen.
big move.
I played 3 days without stopping until someone said they would beat me.
Yeah, my Wii, like, I eventually couldn't work well on it.
Yep.
Because I played it so much, so. And it was like any disc wouldn't work.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, that's what happened with mine.
Yeah.
Yo, but now we got the Switch, and the Switch is so sick.
And it's
There's more than one game for it. I can play Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart or Xenoblade or like Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out on the Switch.
Wait, we have a Nintendo console with more than one game?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not just another Smash box.
It's a Smash Box.
Oh, is he dead? He's dead. That kills you with season. It's set knockdown. It's stupid. I hate it. It happens to me so much.
well, back to doubles discussion. I have an important statement on doubles.
Yes.
Fuck doubles.
You don't like doubles?
I don't like playing
Dude,
doubles.
the meta is different now
Doubles are
because of the damage change.
So like, I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe I just don't have the right partners. I just don't like playing doubles.
So I feel like one of
I think
my...
partners is very important.
Yes,
for
very
doubles.
yes. I feel like one of my biggest strengths as a player is like stage awareness, and I feel like that only comes out versus like specific characters or in doubles.
I agree.
And I think that's why I like doubles a lot.
Doubles and
And
then
I
if
could
you
see
fight
myself
Snake,
like not entering a singles tournament, but entering like every doubles tournament if I had like the right
projectile.
teammates.
Yeah. No, I
Projectile characters that aren't.
I
singles.
hope that people really give doubles a chance here, and I hope that people start actually getting partners. Because I think it was me and Darn, we were talking about it, and we were like, we'll play doubles, but we're agreeing to be each other's partners so we can actually play doubles. Yeah. So it's like, if you have a partner, it'll make the game a lot better.
That's my big problem with doubles.
did he-
Because like anytime I play doubles, it was like melee doubles, and I tried to play PM doubles, and it's just like
Samus is so heavy.
I end up partnering with somebody that like
That was a great
is just
tech.
random.
It's a great tech. Yeah, no, getting a random partner in doubles makes it not as fun. In
Except
my
for when you
opinion.
guys are like randomly godlike teammates.
Yeah, when you're like, oh, this is how I like to play. This is how I like to play. Hey, that works
What is
perfect.
it? When I used to go to Normal Johnson streamer, and me and Alf teamed once solely because if like we needed one more team, we couldn't run doubles. So it was like
Yeah.
a 4-man round robin. We got like second. Like short game and watching Smash 4.
That happened to me once when I was maining Peach in 4, and there was this random dude who played Marth.
Wait, that's the thing that happened?
And then we were playing, and just all of a sudden it was like, oh, we're just destroying everyone now. What?
Yeah, so then we started doing tournaments, so we started like not doing good. It's like, hey, it worked that one time. Let's keep teaming. It was like.
Speaking of Nair, Ike's Nair is extremely buffed, and he just used it like 7 times.
Was that full hot man?
I think some of them were.
I think it was full and short.
Yeah, it was a mix. Though I did see Samus just directional air dodge into the ground to get away from it. That was,
And then he's
but,
fast following every time.
Nair. So Darn has literally sat in training mode for hours at a time just practicing short hop Nair because of the jump squat change.
Yeah.
And Ike was a slow one, so he had to like relearn how to jump essentially.
So time out for like 5 seconds. We've been talking about random stuff for the past 20 minutes. It's game 5.
You're right. It is game 5.
It's just classic melee commentary.
It is. Oh my gosh.
It depends on the.
That's right, guys. If you didn't know, I'm actually a melee player. Main Falco. I lose a lot.
Falco's like.
Nah, man, if you're gonna lose a lot, you need to play like.
Oh no, that was
or
actually all
Game &
truth.
Watch.
I actually do play melee, but I lose a lot.
Oh,
No,
dude, me
it's true
too.
for me too, but I play like.
Yeah, I
Falco's
play.
like the character. The more I watch, the more I want to play. But I don't play enough to actually learn it.
See,
Falco's a
I
weird
watched
character.
him enough that now I'm like I have to play him, but
Yeah.
I'm still bad with it.
I think if I try hard I'd want to
You
be
know,
like Sheik Falco.
guys, you started doing it again. Let's talk about the map.
Hey.
So Ike right now trying to get that edge guard. The platform save.
The reverse stretcher.
I don't know if Ike has anything off of grabs anymore besides kill with like a super high percent.
Besides Nair.
Off a grab. Like grab
I mean,
combos.
you could still do it.
Yeah. Though
throw Nair.
I was gonna say because like if Samus just shields a lot, she'll be able to get away from it. But shield is so much worse in this game.
Up throw and force them into that position and then forward them into the last time. That's what
You could.
That's what he just did.
Yeah. I don't think Arturo knows you can just jump out of that every time.
Well, no, he jumped out and like forced himself into a bad position. He got forwarded off
Yeah.
off stage. Like, he was falling.
It's gonna be a disadvantageous position either way, I suppose. Yeah. Yo, parrying is gonna be so important against Ike.
High key, I forgot parrying was a thing for my entire bracket.
Are you for real?
I'm for real.
Dude, I
I haven't messed with it at all yet.
I've started trying to mess with it, and I'll get it sometimes, but I haven't actually practiced what to do after I get a parry.
Yeah.
So I'll like do it. I'm like, yeah. Oh shoot, what now?
Yeah.
Put that on
Well-
the list of things to laugh.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know
Definitely
if
on the
you want
list
to
of
play
stuff
yet
to
though.
lab.
So learning to parry is such a minor.
Oh my gosh! He just did that.
Got him!
Darn takes it 3-2 through losers semis. So he's going to losers finals now. Who's sitting in losers
Arthi.
finals?
Arthi.
Is it Arfi? Did he lose?
Yeah.
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes. It
I think I
It was
saw
Fox versus
Arthi.
Roy in one of his finals.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So policies and grands. And
Policies and grands. Arfi's in losers finals, about to fight Darn right now. And this week is a very important week. Because this week we're going to see who's going to be able to win when MVD's not here. Because MVD said he's going to be coming like all the time.
Hey,
Yep.
so one thing about the next set is you're about to find out why they call it Fire Emblem.
Oh my gosh. Both of the fire characters are here.
Hey, dude, everyone is here, especially the Fire Emblem characters. They're all here.
I actually hate the meme.
Dude,
Fire
I
Emblem
really
characters.
am excited for the new Fire Emblem character that people are rumoring might come out.
It's probably-
because she has an axe.
Yeah. No, I thought it was Lance.
I
Is it
want-
Axe?
It's an axe.
It's an axe.
So,
It's an axe.
so
Edelgard.
okay, as a big Fire Emblem fan, Fire Emblem is the franchise that's got like a million really cool
I'm
characters
so
they can add,
pissed.
and
I'm
no matter
so
who
pissed.
they add, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is another Fire Emblem character."
I don't think they'll be like that if Fire Emblem finally stops adding all of the lords that have swords.
Yes.
And you start
Like,
adding some
like
of the
if we
interesting
got
characters.
Micaiah or Soph
Yes.
from Radiant Dawn, if we got like
You know who
Or a
pisses me off?
Lancer.
Corrin. Because they add Corrin and they're like, oh, this is the dragon character. I'm like, no, it's not. The Manakee in Fire Emblem literally turn into actual dragons when they fight. This is like a hybrid.
I
that
want
uses a sword.
I want an archer. Like
Yes.
if we could have like Takumi.
Yes.
But you can't have Takumi because it offsets the balance.
Yeah, it does.
You have to add like a Hoshido also.
Yeah.
What if they added like Alm? And it was like Link, but he's got like specials instead of the arsenal.
I
would love
actually just really wanted Celica
Yeah.
because of
So
the.
Dude, please.
I think, like,
she's
okay.
actually who I was rooting for
No.
the most to get into
Right.
into Smash.
I'm curious if you guys agree or disagree. You put Alm as one of the Fighters Pass characters, and you buy him, and it's like the sword and bow kind of hybrid kind of thing.
Yeah.
And alongside, at the same time, you release a free Echo Fighter with Celica over Robin, where instead of having limited uses for the tomes, it uses your HP.
I'd be down for that. Yeah.
They're not gonna do it, but
I don't think they do it.
they don't
But,
do it. But that's like,
No,
that's
that's
like,
like- but
that's
also
like
you-
the most perfect Echo Fighter I can think
yeah,
of.
and it's like you could balance it kind of like with Pichu, where Pichu in like melee when Pichu was around before took way so much damage is like you can't play, even aside from
Yeah.
the other things weak about Pichu. But Pichu, the damage that Pichu takes is now less,
Yeah.
so
Well,
you actually can still play
If
Pichu.
you wanted to be like purely fan service, using like Thunder would be like 1 HP, Elf Thunder would be 2, Arc Thunder Elf Fighter would be 3, I think.
Yeah.
And then Nosferatu is 0 and it heals you back if you land it.
Yeah.
And then give her like a sword between bronze and mother that's just indestructible.
Dude, that would be sick.
This is gonna be the weirdest match.
Yeah.
This is I feel like this match is about to be super fast.
Probably.
Because you got Roy who likes to go high momentum as quick as he can, and you have Darn who is probably one of the best Oklahoma Smash 4 edge guarders I've seen. He just knows how to edge guard everybody. And he hits so hard, it's
that's a good
see?
There we go.
It's good. What I say?
He's just gone.
Because either Roy's gonna run in and do a bunch of crazy stuff, or he's gonna try to, and Ike's gonna hit him. That's like this matchup in a nutshell. I'm so tight, he's this far. I beat him in like every Finland we played.
Now who'd you lose to?
Lost to Muge and Tornado.
Ooh, that's
I SD'd against both of them. In the
yeah,
games
but they're
I
both
lost.
like super good players. I lost to
Oh yeah, but I beat Tornado. I SD'd at 6%.
Oh no.
I was so mad.
I lost to 2 players that I won't say like a random, so I haven't been anything in a while, but
See,
it didn't feel like I lost to like top 2 players.
yeah.
Like me. Pulse.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. You cannot wait on ledge against Ike unless you're gonna immediately counter as soon as he flinches.
That's very. I thought you put like DI on his face.
Not at that position. You have to be higher up in the air to DI. Otherwise, you won't be able to.
So this is looking like
This is looking
Game
like
one.
game 1. But honestly, Roy in this game can just come out.
yeah.
It's so much easier. That move used to be such a strong kill move.
I was so sure he was dead.
Yeah, he got nerfed a lot. The fact that there was any lightning at all surprised me actually. It's basically the same move except they took out that last strong hitbox.
Can Roy still do like a puff killer? Where you do a host up B and then like host hit and it's like
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. They took out most of the weird auto link stuff,
Yeah.
which
Well,
I'm
another
honestly really glad about because a lot of it was stupid. And I
well, that
didn't
was like a
the meaning
melee
of it.
thing, and then it was just also in Smash 4. So I feel like if they would have taken it out, they would have taken it out in Smash 4. But maybe they
Oh,
didn't.
Smash 4, they added. It was still in 4. They added a bunch of stuff in. It was so jank. Peach
Well,
could
I
do
feel like- I feel like a
Peach
lot of
could
the-
do that against Puff.
I feel like a lot of the jank in Smash 4 is also just like rage though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a rage thing. It was like you could literally just hit with the first hit of up B and then you like tone around with it, and so you miss everything else. And the host was like insane knockback.
Yeah, I'm pretty like you could do that with some characters.
So like melee was like Puff misses the rest like 20%, she's dead.
yes,
Maybe not 20%, but like.
but comparably, yeah. First game to Darn though, he looked like he had that, but like you can't sleep on Roy. Arfie's really good, and if he gets some momentum going, it's gonna be really hard to keep it from snowballing right.
Yeah,
Especially because Ike doesn't have super straight frame data. Like it's decent, like it's okay, but it's not like so strong that he can outdo Roy's pressure. If Arfie is on point with what he's trying to do on Shield, then Darn's gonna have a rough time. Even though he just did, just kind of annihilate him. And you can see right now, Arfie's trying to be a little bit more patient. He's trying not to run in quite so mindlessly, realizing that Darn's gonna hit him for doing that. Unlike a lot of other people he's played already. No, he's starting to get his speed back. A little bit more active, more aggressive. Darn hasn't been hit a single time. And he just got hit as I said it. Hey, it needed to be said, okay? It needed to be said.
Some things are better left not said.
You know, we haven't changed that, right?
Beef.
Commentators curse.
Commentator's curse. I don't know what you're talking about.
Spidey's commentator curse. Worst commentator kicking out.
Wow. I can commentate as curse people. That means I'm a real commentator.
Well,
Exactly what that means. It's like the Luigi main test.
Yep. If you can get a side B on purpose, then you got it.
Yeah.
That's yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You understood the words that are coming out of my brain.
Yeah, dude.
They don't make it to my mouth though.
I remember one time I played Luigi. I think it was like in PM or Melee or some game, one of the Smash games. I got a misfire like 3 times in a row.
If you guys didn't notice that, he actually teched the first hit off of the up B and not the second 2 afterwards that hit him after and hit him out away from the edge. You gonna try and hit him? Oh, and he gets countered.
So like in PM with misfire, you could tell you were gonna misfire with the mouse stick if you got like a green flame on you.
Yep.
You could then like shield to cancel it, and so the next time you do the missile, you misfire again.
Really?
So you could like plan on like combos and stuff.
PM though.
There's PM where like.
Oh, okay. PM. I was thinking you said melee version. I was like, that's crazy.
Well, things make sense because it's made by people who want the game to be competitive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, this game feels the most like PM than any Smash game that has been official.
That's why we have like multiple PM players that are crossing over to Ultimate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've got Sledge, Ashen, Sparty.
Sledge is kind of an
Oh
player,
yo,
yeah.
Ashen? I played him once.
Yeah, I saw Ash made a post the other day. He wants to start doing like kind of Smash Fest for Ultimate also.
Yeah.
Which I want to do, but I don't have like my own place to do it, so I've never really tried.
Yo, we need to find somebody to do that here.
I'm down, but I don't have my own place.
I'm in the same position.
Because Storm is opening up a new location in Yukon, and we've got a lot of players in Yukon. One of which,
Oh, that's that.
like, I think Apex is in Yukon, and he's not coming because he's in Yukon now. So if we could like start doing Smash Fest there, we don't have a good event like the mid-range between North.
Yeah, but like honestly, I think a Smash Fest, if we had someone's house, would be better, just because it's a more casual environment.
Yeah.
Sledge.
But again, like,
Would he be open to that?
Yeah, Sledge opens up the chat pad for PM and Melee, and I think he's gonna start doing it for Ultimate soon.
Okay, so if he
I
starts
didn't
doing that
talk
for
to him
Ultimate, I actually am not in
I
the
did-
Oklahoma Discord. So
Yeah, I talked to him
someone wants to
for,
upload that
today.
link.
I talked to him for today, and I know he is at least interested in trying Ultimate out.
Who?
Sledge.
Okay.
Oh no,
'cause-
he's already tried it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, but I mean like competitively sticking with it for a little bit and seeing how he feels.
Yeah, he went to Norman last night.
Oh,
He
is he
did really
dead?
well.
He's dead. He should have just fared him. He couldn't do anything. If Dawn had fared him right there, Arfie was dead. He couldn't out hitbox him. But he did a counter and missed and was over.
took my advice and lost for it.
Oh my gosh, no, darn. Don't throw this away. I'm gonna yell at you after this if you do. Yo, it's best of 5 though.
Just pull him into the
It's
room.
only
Hey,
one
Don,
round.
we have something to talk to you about.
You're letting me do.
Yeah, like
not
if
working
anyone's
out.
watching and the Metro Alien could host like a Smash Fest,
Yo, we are.
that sounds sick.
Yo, we got.
I
how
don't-
many people we have entered today? We had 30 people entered today. 30 people
I
entered
think
today?
so. Let me check.
The first Resurgence had like 32.
No,
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm like,
We're in Oklahoma. We had 30 people enter a bracket.
yeah, I'm like so much more of a Smash Fest kind of guy than a tournament kind of guy. It's like, give me a fest, we can do like an optional bracket, we can do, like
Yeah,
draft
I.
I think it's 31 we had, because it looks like policy got 5.
Okay. Yeah, no, so like, I'm very much a kinesthetic learner, so I gotta do stuff to figure out what I'm doing. And Smash Fest make that so much easier to do. I can actually
They
like
do.
play the game, figure out like, oh yeah, this is too slow. I can't do this thing.
So back to what I was saying about Sledge opening up the chat pad. I was messaging him earlier about it, and he said that he was going to do one for Ultimate soon and open it up.
Okay.
We need to get,
Where does he talk about that? Did you do that on the Discord?
because it's hard to get that board / company events that aren't in the Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Well,
So we need-
Sledge is in the Discord.
Okay.
He's a part of the Ultimate game now because he's trying to get into it.
Yeah, but yeah, we need to get the input stuff for that, at least for that specific.
Yeah,
Where is
because
Oh, Sledge is
Oh,
in
that's
Metro.
tough.
Like, he's in OKC,
Don
I
is a little bit
think.
behind,
Okay.
but he's kind of bringing it back now.
Because, again, the problem I've been having is, like, there's the Norman tournament, and then there's the Edmond tournament. Right now, we don't have one that covers the middle area of, like,
I don't know.
Oh, that is
I don't
such a
know
good
if
counter. That
he'll
was
do
so good.
tournaments, but he'll do Smash Fest.
yeah, I don't think we need another paid one. We need
Oh, is he
to-
dead? He's dead.
Oh, that
He's dead.
rejected?
He can't get back. He's gonna counter him until he gets too far away. He can't do it.
Yeah. Schultz
He got
also-
edge guarded twice, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's
Schultz did a
crazy.
backslash at the funniest thing.
He did a backslash?
Yeah, you couldn't smash 4 anyway.
That's fun.
You haven't tested it yet in Ultimate?
I don't even know who I'm playing Ultimate. I haven't tested anything yet. I'm just assuming you can.
Did you
Ultimate.
not enter today?
I entered.
Okay.
I shouldn't have. I
This
wasn't
first-
planning on entering until like what 10 minutes before, and I was like, you know what, screw it, why not? How
The
bad could
first,
it be?
the first like week and a half of me playing this game was me figuring out who I wanted to play. Because I knew I wanted to play Daisy. I was thinking about a bunch of characters, and I'm like, I'm gonna just play Young Link, and I'm not gonna have 3. I'm just gonna have 2.
Well, I've
Make it
like-
easier on
I've,
myself.
like,
See, that's where I'm at.
I found my rotation of like these are the characters I like, and I need to find someone to sit down with for a few hours and test them all out and see who sticks. But I haven't actually done that because my cousins are usually my go-to for that. We haven't done anything in a while.
I've actually pretty much done that. I just gotta fine tune the 2 characters I want to play.
Yeah.
I hear that. That's what I'm trying to learn combos. Oh my gosh, he's learned how to edge guard.
And then there
how
are-
to edge guard Ike.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard.
And then there are other characters I might mess
Darn
with.
is gonna have to be a lot more careful and neutral, but that's a hard thing to do against a character like Roy who puts so much pressure on him. And he just F smashes. What the crap? Oh, see, Darn. So at the very beginning, Darn was getting all the edge guards. He was the one who was killing, and now Arfie is the one who's getting the edge guards. Darn is starting to miss them, and the entire momentum of who's playing and how they're doing has changed just off of that one fact.
It's like Darwin, I'm assuming, has more experience with like edge guarding and knowing what to do. But Ike's
Yes.
recovery is a lot easier to edge guard than yours.
Yep. Ike's recovery also can do that to people.
Yeah. Like as we saw, like we're gonna stand on stage and it's time to counter and that's it. Yeah. And it's like slowly pressing against the stage.
Though Darn's starting to adapt to that. He's going over the counter a little bit. He's trying to time it so that the hit doesn't happen. So we're going to see if Arfie actually adjusts to that or if he just keeps getting hit. Or he keeps avoiding the hit so that Darn's able to get back. Because the more interactions you're giving Ike, the way more harder it's going to be to win that match. Because Ike, even though he doesn't have long combos, all of his hits are really strong.
Yeah.
He's just a big, strong sword boy.
Yeah, and he has good moves now. So like,
So isn't like the Loli, isn't Ragnar supposed to be like some absurdly heavy amount of weight that like a normal person can't hold and Ike just swings around with one arm?
I believe
I don't
so.
think weight is in the lore.
It's
I'm not sure if it's weight, but I
I
know
think-
it's like it's a special sword that like he's
I've
the only one that
played
can.
both in this game, so I'm pretty sure weight is
I feel like
not
I'm
a
noticing
factor.
something about like it being really heavy.
I mean, yeah, it is a really big sword, but I don't think it's like something that's like specific to this shit.
Hey, now that I'm thinking about it though, it's nice that Resurgence finally a projectile.
Yeah,
Because that's how it was in like the game. You could act in a few spaces right with that thing.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't like having to deal with it.
I mean like from a Loli kind of like a Loli standpoint.
Oh, I know, I get you.
Yeah.
That's how I
Shulk's
feel
new
about a
Alex-
lot of the Legend of Zelda stuff they added.
Shulk's new Alex might lead me to drop the character, and I'm still happy that they will change how they do.
Yeah, I'm just glad that you can see. Oh, is that death? Yeah, it is. He can't get back. He didn't have a jump. Okay, so that's 2-2. This is the last game.
Game 5.
Game
So the
5. Well, the final for the
Yeah, I
set.
know.
Yeah, final game of the set. I guess like that kind of sounded like it was saying.
It's the last game of the set.
I mean,
Game 5, losers finals.
if you listen to us and you think this is it, there's a little thing in the corner that says
but I
losers
just
finals.
said it wasn't.
Well, yeah, but you're
Yes,
also dumb.
I'm right. Okay, now,
You weren't right at first. You're just
Yeah, you're
hey
pretty
man,
dumb.
Yeah,
I don't have to be right at
Technically, he
first.
wasn't
Cut him off
wrong.
in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah, he wasn't really wrong.
Fair.
That's right.
Hey, we're talking
Not
about the
wrong.
neutral
Let's go. Yo,
Where I
Game 5 is in the Pokemon League. This is how it should be.
Kalos Pokemon. Not
Unless you're playing against
He just said
Olimar.
Pokemon League.
That's us. That's literally us. Unova is us.
Is it?
Yes.
What's that
This is the region it's based off of is America. This is France.
Okay. See, I don't know any Pokemon lore.
We don't like those people. That's
Was
you.
Halo X and Y?
Well, I don't like
Yes.
the Americans. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Pokemon guy.
I play.
I didn't play X and Y.
I knew X and Y was based on France, but I didn't know which one X and Y was.
I think parts of it might be surrounding countries as well, but it's largely France. Which is pretty evidenced by the main city having an Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
What region is Alola based off of?
Oh,
Dang, I'm not sure.
It's based
Man,
off
I don't know.
of,
No, that's the U.S. too.
It's based off of Australia.
Right.
It's actually just based
Real
on
talk,
like, any
I
islands.
want an
know,
Australia Pokemon game. That would be sick.
I don't want to get killed by everything.
Oh, and that net, it doesn't kill. He's gonna make it back. He's gonna make it back.
I tried doing that last time.
No, I don't want a game based in Australia like a Pokemon one. I don't want
that's
everything
death.
to kill
That's
me
death.
at the very beginning.
Darn needs to stop going for counter every time because he's not as guaranteed on goal. He needs to start trying to hit him because his sword is big enough that he's gonna be able to hit him. I don't. Okay.
Me,
Oh,
Ike,
yeah,
we
you
have
got
big
it.
hitbox.
Me Ike, me sword big. Hit hard, win.
Sounds like Cloud too.
I mean, yeah, you talked about the rumor of an Axe Fire Emblem. I'm just like, you kind of already have one.
Yeah, no, but it's not natural. Okay, that's
Yeah,
a two-handed sword with one hand.
But the play style is very much like an Axe. I want
That's
a
fair.
Lancer.
I think she's supposed to.
I
thought she was a lance.
She's an axe.
Is it? Okay.
She's
Yeah.
the whole thing about it is they've shown all three lords with different weapons because like
Everyone's tired of it. I think Nintendo decided to give her an axe in Fire Emblem so that they could put it in Smash and her have an axe.
because like all of them have
Okay.
been shown with at least two weapons because
So-
they're giving forth the idea of like, oh, these lords don't just specialize in one weapon; they specialize in
They have
more.
secondaries.
Yes,
I think the common
which is
theory
how it
was,
should
like-
be.
I really want to talk about the match, but I also really want to say this. I think the common theory was like, it's Fire Emblem with Nintendo. We're gonna get a Fire Emblem character with the DLC, which I kind of want to be true because I really want Rex to be one of the characters. But at the Game Awards, after they announced the Yoko, what Reggie had said was like kind of implying that every character is gonna be a new franchise or like a character you wouldn't normally expect. So I don't think we're getting that.
I feel like
No,
there's
we're
a
getting
chance.
Sans.
I feel like there's a chance that wow, that was beautiful. He auto-canceled the side B on the platform and then dropped bound behind with a back air to punish the lag. That is insane.
You know who I do honestly think we are getting? Tracer.
Tracer?
I
So
I think,
I understand when people are like, I hope not Tracer, but
E3.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I play Tracer so much more than every character. I would love it.
E3. I see like Blizzard and
Okay.
I'm seeing
Luigi,
Overwatch port
can you
for
hold
Switch.
that thought because we're on the last stock?
Yes.
So let's talk about what's happening right now. Because right now it's pretty even. I think it's gonna be first person with the edge guard. Is gonna be the one to be able to take
I
this
was
out.
honestly expecting that right there. Oh,
I was expecting as well.
That's it.
That's not it. He has horizontal recovery. This might be it if he guesses right.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
alright.
Okay.
Don's trying to prove me wrong.
Dawn's not done yet. That's it. If he
No
does
time.
the
He does it! That's it.
quit using counter.
Oh no!
Oh
He
darn!
literally lost like every
Darn
game
you,
for it.
darn!
Every
He
time.
literally lost like every game for it.
He could have done a down air for the last 2 games.
He could have done nothing.
He could have done a neutral. He actually could have done neutral air to force
Do you
out.
want me to go get
So,
Arn?
go yell at Darn. Go yell at him. He's like,
No, we're gonna bring him in here.
You can bring him in here.
So I think
Darn.
My
E3
goodness.
This is like a really elaborate thing. I think E3 we get Overwatch support for the Switch,
Okay.
and then I think for after mode we get Tracer and Smash. Tracer or some other Overwatch character, but it'd be Tracer.
Sombra. I don't think there's any way on earth she would get in over like Tracer or somebody, but that's who I play now, so I would be happy.
Right now about your
Darn! What were you doing? You could have used fair for the last 2 games, or down air, or anything other than counter. He was dodging it every time. You could have won. You could have brought honor.
I know. I was getting greedy with the counter.
How ironic is it that at the start of the set we played some Darwin for his edge guarding, and then it literally lost him like every game.
I was gassing you so hard that you were the best edge guarder in Oklahoma.
Wow. You did that.
And then you didn't adjust.
Not only did you consistently miss the edge guard, you consistently died for it.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I love you, Darwin.
Darn, we're grinding edge guards later. Anyway, we got grand finals up now. On winner's side, we have Policy playing Fox, and on losers, we have Arfu, who you just saw playing Roy. I think this might end up being a pretty common. Oh my god!
You ever like see something where it's like, yes, this is gonna hit, but your brain doesn't compute that it's gonna hit until it hits, and you just like
Everything's in slow motion.
That was me right there. It's like he's using a sword attack and Fox is off stage. There's no way it's gonna hit. Did he just
fair footstool? Or he just faired?
I'm leaving.
Did he do a drag down fair? Is that a thing now?
Fair footstool is still a thing, but it's a lot harder and not as effective.
He just did a drag down.
Yeah, drag down is definitely a thing. It's
I
just
don't
the
like that.
footstool is like harder to get.
I don't like that.
consistently. Dobie, that's your seat.
Okay, I will sit down.
So, Roy, everyone says he's really strong right now, and I agree, mainly because of his pressure. But right now, Policy is the one who's kind of starting to put on the pressure, making Arfie have to back up and try to get out of.
I like
all
the
of the
part
situation he's
where everyone
put
was
in.
talking about like, how good Roy was and how trash Crom is, and then like the game's out now, and now Crom's like the best character in the game.
Yeah,
Not like the best.
Yeah, no, but like everyone's like, Chrom's so busted. Da, da, da.
I'm pretty sure Void's a Pichu main.
Yeah, Void plays Pichu, Ridley, and Roy.
How do you play Pichu and at the same time play Ridley?
I don't know, but he thinks Ridley is so sick. And I've seen him play Ridley, and I'm like, wait, Ridley can do things?
Right?
It's pretty wild. Pichu, though, is... Pichu is Pichu. Pichu is what all the Pichu players who were like, I want to play Pichu, because he's doing cool. And they're like, I don't care if he's going to be bad. And it's like, wait a second, Pichu's good? What?
Right.
Pichu actually has an easier time killing and more kill setups and confirms than Pikachu does.
I never thought I'd... Oh my god. I never thought I'd see the day where Pichu was like a contender for top 10. If only because I would have expected if he ever got added back that he'd intentionally be made to be like...
a joke.
At least like mediocre, not like
I'm
bad.
pretty
but...
sure the Pichu they got for Ultimate...
No, it is IV trained, it has all the EVs.
No, I'm pretty sure it's exclusively YouTube Pichu.
YouTube King's Pichu. It was bred from YouTube King's Pichu. Exactly. That's what happened.
Yeah.
With a perfect IV Japanese shiny Ditto.
So going along with that, does that mean this is also Mewtwo King's Roy? No,
this is Leffen's Roy. Oh wait, no, that was Mewtwo. Never mind.
Yeah, Leffen played Mewtwo, and Mewtwo King had like a sick Roy.
No one had a sick
There was like a tournament where Mewtwo King was playing people in pools.
Oh my gosh!
There was a
He
tournament.
reversed edgeguard him. He was trying to be cheeky with the spike, and Policy hit him back and died, and RP died for it.
There was a tournament where Mewtwo King was playing people in pools, and he'd win game 1, and he'd say like, "Hey, if you go FD, I'll let you pick between fighting my Marth, my Roy, and my Pichu," and everyone would accept it, and then tell him to play Marth. It happened multiple sets. There's no way they didn't know. It's like a chance to play Mewtwo King's Marth on FD. Oh baby, I gotta get on this.
No, I would have been more like, I do not want to lose to his Roy or his Pichu.
No, that's fair too. But like, I would have probably said Roy. Pichu's like, I can't lose to Pichu, and Roy's like, hey, maybe I can out cheese him.
I'm terrible at cheese. All I do is eat it all the time.
I can't do cheese on its own. I gotta have something with it.
That's why I would lose in Smash 4. It wasn't like I ever messed up things or anything. It was like, oh, I have this sick combo, I'll confirm. Oh, I missed it by 1 frame. Oh, you got an auto link, I'm dead.
Alright, I'm back. Who's being a loser? You.
But game 2 right now. It's looking fairly even. Roy can kill a lot. Well, I don't know if he can kill fairly even.
I mean, you're not wrong. We're getting preliminary.
Oh, he didn't react fast enough. He could have definitely made
You know,
it.
I noticed it, but I never noticed it. That's less than I made.
Okay. Oh, he's starting to... So, Fox has a really linear recovery, right? But they have buffed his range on some of... On, like, not the... I don't think the side B's much buffed. But the up B goes so much farther.
I got a question. So you know how Illusion stops at shield tonight, right?
Yes.
Can you like be on the edge of the stage and force him to like fall past the ledge? Oh wait, he just grabbed the ledge.
He'll still grab the ledge. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. He gets close to his grab the ledge. That would be kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
And I would make fun of all the.
It could work on like a Wii grab, but I don't think you'd ever be in that situation from a Wii, like where he's Wii grabbing the ledge.
Yeah. Fox still looks really good. He's just so it's like his combos don't flow the same. It's like it's almost it feels weird.
I remember
he has Shine Spike though. I'm so happy.
I saw that. I remember when the E3 demo first came out, everyone was talking about how bad Fox was, and then there was like one person who made like a video. It's like, okay, so Fox isn't bad. He just plays completely different. Here's like a in-depth thing of like everything he can do now and all the reasons he's like different, why he's still good.
Yep.
And it was like a long video, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but
That's kind of the same thing with like what happened. Like,
Sonic is very different.
Yeah.
Sonic, there's a lot of characters like that. Zero Suit Samus, she's a completely different character. Sonic's a totally different character. Fox is a totally different character. Yo, they finally buffed Wolf so that you can actually play him in this game. I'm so happy.
and he's actually viable.
Yeah, he's actually playable. I honestly think Wolf might be... People aren't going to agree with me, but like my hot take right now is that I think Wolf is better than Fox. Maybe as stuff develops a bit. maybe if stuff develops a bit, I think Fox might be able to like overtake him. But right now, I feel like Wolf is like the spacey to beat.
I think most people that want to play Star Fox Skater now play Wolf.
Wolf is also cool. He's definitely the coolest of them. I'm upset they don't have Panther from Assault because that would just be cool. I don't think they would ever do that, but it'd be sick. Yeah, this is exactly how the last game was though. He got a sick kill right there at the end, and then it was high percent Roy versus Policy's new stock. And Policy brought it through. So, oh no. It's not looking good. I also think that Policy should not be afraid to nair off stage.
Oh
Shoot.
Okay, he just.
Okay, he get back. He's enough. Gets dead. I think he was trying to up smash.
All right.
Okay.
Scrapping.
They're both. I think they're both at pretty much equally deadly percent right now.
I can get behind that. Oh!
It doesn't kill in this game. It doesn't kill in this game.
Policy like tried to follow him off,
thought
and then was
about
like too scared.
I don't think Policy is confident.
Oh no!
The range is crazy. The range is crazy.
Oh no! Everyone's doing such dumb things.
Oh my gosh! They're both nervous. You can see. Policy is like, I just gotta.
They're spaghettiing real hard.
Dude. That's it. No, it's not. He's Fox. Oh my gosh!
What percent was that?
190.
Oh my goodness, Roy.
No.
That's definitely because he was a fast faller, and fast fallers die earlier off the side.
Hey, so
I'm
random.
upset. Okay.
Random
okay.
thought.
Soapbox. I am upset because Yoshi finally got sort of the kill throw, but Fox's is still better.
Because Yoshi's a bad character.
Disagree.
Yoshi's great. I like Yoshi.
So just a random thought. I'm pretty sure the start of that victory animation was like the World of Light cutscene, and Fox was like the gun pointed. That's what it looked like.
Oh, I hope so.
And then he like kind of took it down and like spun it. And
Yeah, I hope. I wasn't paying enough attention, but I sure hope it was.
I was like, huh, that's sick.
I saw the buzzer in there. My first thought when I saw his name, fuck it was.
My gosh.
Isn't that just a meme at this point?
Yeah, it is. People hate the buzz so much.
I don't hate the buzz. I just hate watching Rosa.
Okay, so this is game point. Game point for Policy. If Policy wins, that's the tournament.
I think the buzz is
If
playing
RP wins, it's going to be a lot harder to. I feel like he's playing Alamar plus character.
Yeah.
And I think that plus character is Palutena.
Yeah. I think it was like Palutena plus Olimar at the Invitational today. Anyway, back to the game.
Back to the game.
Better.
If Policy wins,
Oh no, he missed. Okay.
but if RP wins, he has to start climbing all the way back.
Oh, if he's like basically gonna have to win 6 games in a row.
Yes. Well, if he wins 3 in a row, he gets a little break, and
but-
he can lose 2 games.
He's got to win 6 of the next game.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's looking positive for Policy, but you never know. Roy's good. Roy can do some wild
He's got to
stuff.
win 6 of the next 8, and
then
3 of
F-tilt.
them have to be the next 3.
I think this first stock is gonna.
All right.
Say that.
If he, I said that, and now I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know. If he can actually get some extra credit on this, get some percent on him, I think that I should stop saying things.
That's how it be.
Man.
Kicked off commentary.
That's how it be.
No, that means he's a real commentator.
Dog. It's gonna whoever can get a solid lead first is gonna be the one that is controlling the match, because then they can pressure and they're allowed to run away. They're allowed to be more safe with what they're doing.
You say that as if Policy would never run away.
Yeah, no, but it isn't that you do. It's that the other person has to respect the fact that you might be not here right now.
And by the same token, when you have like a sizable deficit, regardless of who you're playing with, you feel kind of pressured, like it's do or die. I've got to do something now, or I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah. And if you have a lead, you're often gonna feel like, oh, I'm comfortable. I can do what I need to do. I don't have to worry about dealing with X problem. And now Policy is a strong lead.
Like even with 5 minutes on the clock, if you're down like a stock, it can feel like you got to make something happen now.
Yeah. Nice, that cross up back air. Oh, that was clean. There. Oh, he does the angle to the ledge. Angle to the ledge. Let's go.
He learned.
Melee. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo GameCube. Here.
Uh-oh.
This is where the snowballs start happening. He's just gonna catch his landing, juggle him forever. He needs to find a way to get off of ledge.
That's bad. I feel like this is gonna be the last exchange.
Nope. The spot dodge was the right option.
Wrong, though.
He guessed once. This is exactly how every match has gone.
Yeah.
High percent, no percent, last stop. Oh, did he get it? Oh, he had done dancing blade. Or double edge dance.
Yeah, double edge dance. I didn't want to say it. Oh no!
I feel like you just pressed that because YOLO.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I mean, he's
shoot.
up 2 games.
He was up 2 games, you're right.
Set to lose.
Now he's up 3 games though, and it's over. He wins. Policy takes the tournament. The one who was talking about he's not ready with his Fox yet, just beating everybody.
I didn't feel like I was ready.
He still doesn't feel like he's ready.
I don't.
Next week though, he's gonna be ready. He's gonna beat MVD. That's what he said just now. He said MVD is a punk, and that Snake is nothing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said.
You heard it here. He just said that is exactly what he said.
What are people's thoughts on Snake right now?
Depends if you fought MVD or not.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask.
If you fought MVD or Ally or any of the good players, everyone's like, oh, he's so broken. If you haven't, you're like, he's bad.
And he says Snake is like top 3.
No,
I've seen a lot of other people say Snake is like high,
Okay.
mid-high.
I feel like I've only really seen like kind of mediocre this time around. The engine of the game doesn't see them as well, etc.
I think he's gonna be great.
I don't know he's gonna be top tier, but I cannot see him being lower than high tier.
Yeah. He's gonna be really good.
I mean, this is like Smash Ultimate. Is there anyone that's below high tier?
Bowser Jr.
Okay, you're right.
Bowser Jr. is below high tier.
It was like, okay,
dude,
so,
even Jigglypuff is good.
So like Bowser Jr.
Like,
is
what in the
legitimately like I find to be the most bullying character in the game, or like in everything. Like I'm so uninterested in Bowser Jr. I forget he exists. But it was great because in the early days of Smash 4 I played Villages, so I didn't have to worry about losing to Bowser Jr.
Dude, my favorite thing about Bowser Jr. is when there's someone who's playing Roy and I ask them for a Roy Ditto and they pick Roy and I pick Roy the Koopaling.
No. Yeah. Okay, you're dead to me. You're dead to me.
It was the only time I ever played him.
Didn't the Koopaling also have a Roy's Other Boy chant?
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he had the one that actually sounded like the Melee Roy
That's
chant.
hilarious.
And then Roy's sounded less like it.
Okay.
He was in the game first, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But still.
Dude, Ganondorf has his Melee chant back.
Also,
mostly.
They
go Ganondorf.
Oh, so I can neither confirm nor deny, but I've read that Chrom's chant is Chrom, he's a man. If he can't do it, nobody can.
I can't see that being an actual thing.
I can't either.
I hope it is so much.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
It would be so terrible.
Though I will.
But it would also make Roy the boy while Chrom is the man.
Oh my gosh! Yes. Oh, see, every time I hear that chant, I immediately think of Aladdin when Genie says that about Jafar and says "great" at the end. So my brain interrupts every time someone does that chant.
Does what now?
In Aladdin, when Jafar is fighting Aladdin, Genie goes, Jafar, he's our man. If he can't do it, great. And that's stuck in my head for every time I hear that chant. So.
Policy, he's our man. If he can't do it, great. Fuck that guy.
Well, we're probably gonna sign off. It's like 11:30.
Gotta go ahead and sign off on the stream. Thank you all for coming out and watching. We appreciate it a ton.
We'll be streaming hopefully every week from now on.
The tournaments from now on, I believe, are gonna be on what's the channel?
It's like Smash Oklahoma 1, I think.
Oklahoma Smash 1, I think.
Oklahoma Smash 1. Is it OK or Oklahoma?
I think it's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Smash 1.
If you're in the Oklahoma
next
Discord
week
or Facebook, I think Lorenzo made an announcement about it.
Smash 1, go to OK.
Yeah, next week we'll make sure to host that channel with this channel, so you can come back here if you don't want to, or if you don't want to deal with trying to figure out what that is.
And Dobie is going to be running it the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be out of town.
And so from now on, that'll be the channel we're on, so you can come there to see us and all that kind of stuff. And yeah.
That's what I thought.
Thank you for everybody coming out. We've been Resurgence 2. And we'll see you guys next time.
I mean, I'm down. I'm gonna get bodied, but I'm down. Oh, I'm not down.
Okay, I get one.